Hi everyone, my name is Monique.
And I'm Naveen from Before You Play.
And today we're going to be doing a two-player playthrough of a game called Horror on the Orient Express.
Yes, this game is designed by Kwapiński as well as Michał Gołębiowski and published by Chaosium Inc., who are helping sponsor this playthrough. And in this game, Monique and I are going to be taking on the roles of investigators who are heading on a train to Constantinople. But unfortunately, along the way, cultists have taken over and sent us into the dream world.
Yes.
And it's basically our job to figure out who the cultists are and make it out safely.
They're performing a ritual of some sort. So, like Naveen said, it is our job to try to identify them by the time we get to our destination.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this game was previously on GameFound and is now in its late pledge stage. And so today, we're going to be playing with the prototype copy of the game, which means things are subject to change in the future. So just be mindful of that.
Yeah, so if you are interested in the late pledge campaign, there's a link in the description. Lastly, if you like these kind of videos and you want to see more in the future, please consider subscribing.
And with that, we are ready to begin. So if you please direct your attention to the set of the table, we're all set up here for a two-player game of Horror on the Orient Express. Welcome to the train.
Yeah, this is the train here, and we're traveling all the way down, trying to get to Constantinople eventually.
That's right. And actually, we are here.
Yes.
So the game duration is until the train reaches its destination, which is all the way over here. And so we have about that amount of time in order to figure out who the cultists are amongst our suspects.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's sort of a lot going on in the game. And so we're just going to be discussing the general concepts of the gameplay, and we will leave the specifics to the actual playthrough.
Sure.
And so like we're mentioning, in this game, players play as different detectives. And so today, I'm going to be playing as Lucy Lincoln, and I am an educated and committed preacher.
Very good. Yes, and you are located in the sanctuary in the
Yes.
second train car.
Right.
Today, I'll be playing as Bucky Burton, who is going to be my character. I am a skilled retired gunslinger, and I'm in the very back, our caboose, a.k.a. the salon for our game.
Yes, very good. And speaking of the train here, in addition to our own figures, we also have 6 different suspects who are represented on these suspect boards, as well as on the different train cars. And we also have additional passengers. And in this game, these passengers will be represented by these dice that show different emotions. And emotions will range from joy to calm to anger, all the way to insanity, which is the most unfortunate emotion.
Sure. Our player pieces will have a round bottom, and any of the cultist potential or suspects will have a square bottom, okay?
Yes, and if it's difficult to see, then we will just be sort of calling them out as we play. And so what we are trying to do is we need to work together to figure out who out of all of these suspects are cultists. And there isn't going to be a set number of them. There could be one, there could be more. And the way that we figure this out is via their clue tokens. Now, each suspect has anywhere from 5 or 6 clue tokens, and there are 3 different types. And so the game comes with a sheet that tells you the 3 different criteria that these suspects would need to meet in order to be a cultist. And that's any of the 3 criteria. Now, among all of the clue tokens, there is only one token that has a blood red fez, which means whoever the suspect is that has that token assigned to them is definitely a cultist. The second criteria is if their destination clue, which is going to be the ticket clue, each person has one. If their destination says Constantinople and they have the goblet purple token.
Like this person happens to have.
Yes.
There we go.
And so if a suspect has both of these and they do not have an elder sign token, then they are also a cultist. And finally, the last parameter here is if they just have 4 or more of the purple type of clue tokens.
So at the start of the game, we were randomly able to flip over 2 of these. That's why these are face up.
Yes, and it's specifically the desire, because the 3 different types are destination, desire, clues, as well as feature clues. And we'll be discussing the specifics about the clue tokens, as well as our quest cards, etc., as we play the game. But just so you know, one of our main goals over the course of the game is going to be to speak to the various passengers in order to unveil more of these clue tokens.
Yeah, of course, because we're investigators, so we need to investigate by asking questions.
Right.
And, of course, finding out more about these potential suspects.
Yes, and again, as soon as the train reaches its destination, we will be required to identify all of the cultists. And if at that point we cannot, then we lose.
Right. There's only one way to win in this game, and that is
Yes.
identify every single cultist, but there is a number of ways to actually lose in this game.
Very many ways. Now, the way that the game works is we are going to be taking turns taking actions. And so on your turn, you're going to be taking 1 main action as well as up to 2 basic actions optionally. And so each player has their own set of actions that are related to their character, as well as one general action that we drafted during setup. And these actions are going to allow us to do things such as changing the emotion of passengers. And whenever you take an action, it's always going to be in the car that your miniature is currently in. We'll also be able to rearrange passengers by moving them to different compartments as well as suspects. We'll be able to talk to them, which is probably going to be one of the main actions in the game. And we'll explain that during the playthrough. And we'll be able to attack monsters because over the course of the game, we are going to be resolving events and bad things will happen.
Yeah, they're out there.
Monsters are going to be haunting us and driving our passengers insane, and sometimes our passengers will die. And so we also have some coffins.
Very ready to go coffins.
Yes, and if ever we have to put out all of them, that is another way in which we lose the game.
Yeah, so that's one way. Another way is if we have to put out all the monsters and we have no more left in the pool, then we can also lose.
In addition to these monsters, there's also a vampire that's going to be moving around the train. And I know it's really tiny. We'll sort of just point out the vampire whenever it's their time to act. And so the vampire has their own board here that'll basically tell us what they're going to be doing to the passengers in their train car whenever it's time to resolve their event. And once you finish taking a main action, as well as optionally up to 2 basic actions, then we are going to draw an event token from the bag. And this is how bad stuff happens to us. We're going to be placing these event tokens on the event board, and they actually won't come into play until the event board is triggered, which we'll be talking about during our playthrough as well.
It's definitely going to happen.
Yes, and these events are the way that the monsters attack us, as well as the vampire, and also how we spawn more monsters, as you'll see. And after drawing 1 event token from the bag, because you'll only draw 1 per turn, then you always end your turn by moving the train up by 1 space. So there will be opportunities for us to move the train a little bit faster, but typically the train will just move 1 space at the end of each player's turns. And again, the train needs to get to the very end of the board here in order for the game to end in giving us an opportunity to win.
In our favor, yeah.
There are many ways that we can just lose before it gets there, but if we want to win, the train needs to get there.
And just be aware, each monster acts kind of differently. So we have a little cheat sheet off screen, which will come in handy when it's time to activate them.
Yes, and again, this is a prototype. So all of these components are prototype components, which will probably look different in the final copy. That is a basic overview, a general understanding of what the game is about. We didn't go over all of these specific actions because if we were to teach the game, then it would be quite long. So instead, we're just going to be explaining all of the different things that we do as we play. Are you ready to begin?
Okay, yes, I think I am. Do you want to introduce a little bit more about your character? Because you are educated.
I am educated.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm educated is because there was a little bit of setup that we did before we started. We were to put out these attributes and lay out a few of them on the table, as well as 6 of these general skills. And then we both drafted the one that we wanted.
Right.
It's a fully cooperative game after all. So we just chose the ones that we thought would be most helpful. And so my character, Lucy Lincoln, I start with 7 sanity tokens, and Naveen starts with 6.
Yep.
If ever we lose all of them, that's another way in which the game can end.
If any one player loses.
Yes,
yeah.
if any one player. And just so you know, each player's character has their own unique set of tiles. And so the tiles that we have on our player boards are the basic, basically like the level 1 version of these different actions.
It's your starting tiles.
Because I'm educated, the attribute that I chose allowed me to upgrade one of my profession skills. So because of that, my calm down skill that allows me to change a person's emotion to make them happier, which is going to be very beneficial for us during the game. It is upgraded so that I can change people who are insane, the purple face, to calm. And that'll make more sense as we play the game.
And so I drafted skilled. And so for skilled, basically what that is I get to remove one of these cubes. Now, we haven't really talked about these cubes, but these cubes are how you essentially show what action you're taking. If ever you go into a rest phase where you want to reacquire some of your stamina and be able to take the same actions again, then at that point, if for every arrow that you have showing, whenever you recall these cubes, you get to do those upgrades, kind of like what Monique did for her starting point. So it's nice to have this off because every single time I put one of these out, the very first one will allow me to upgrade every time I go into a rest phase. So we'll talk about rest phase, though, when somebody actually does it. And so that is me. I am skilled.
All right. So then I'm going to go ahead and take the first turn.
Yep.
And like I was mentioning, on your turn, you're required to take 1 main action and up to 2 basic actions. And you can actually do this in any order of your choosing. When you take a main action, you're going to take the leftmost gold token from the bottom of your board, and you're going to place it next to the skill that you're going to be resolving. My character right now is in the Sanctuary, which is this car, and that's important because the skill that I activate has to be resolved in that car. Now, one of the things that we are going to be needing to do a lot of is we're going to try to change negative emotions into positive ones, because the more negative they become, the closer they are to death and triggering a lot of bad things.
The harder they are actually to talk to further investigate these cultists as well.
Yes, which is the only way that we'll be able to figure out who the cultists are.
Yep.
So for my main action, I'm going to choose this skill that's called Calm Down, and it basically allows me to convert a passenger who's either angry or shocked or insane into calm. And so in the Sanctuary, there is one person who is insane. So I'm just going to convert them to calm.
Okay.
This is the level 2 version of this skill. So the previous version did not allow me to convert the insane passengers. So that's kind of nice. Oh, wait. And now I'm realizing that this skill allows me to do 2 different people.
2 people, yeah.
So before I take my main action, let me just, sorry,
keep them
passenger.
insane for just a second. Okay.
Just give me 1 second.
Yeah.
I'll be with you in a second. Before I do that, I'm going to take one of my 2 basic actions. So in order to take basic actions, we have to spend stamina. And each player starts with 7, with a maximum of 7 actually. And this token here actually tells us our limit. That's important because if this ever gets to 3, that is another way in which we could lose the game.
Yeah.
So right now our limit's at 7. And each player has the same 5 or 6 basic actions, but we also have a unique basic action that's related to our character, which we probably should have introduced.
Yeah, sure.
My character, as an example, allows me to send either a calm or happy passenger to any train car.
Yep.
And yours?
Yeah, mine is I can banish 1 monster. Banishing a monster is basically sending a monster into this kind of like purgatory well area here. It just buys you some time. Yeah, it's called the Horizon. It just buys you some time. They will eventually respawn, but sometimes in a pinch, that's a great thing to do.
Something that you need. So that's going to be very helpful. And so in order to take these basic actions, I'm going to have to spend stamina. One of the basic actions that we can take is using a train action. Now, this is something that you will not be able to see from the top-down camera because we've randomly chosen 3 of these cars to show their action side. And so for our gameplay, the Sanctuary, the Foregone, as well as a second-class sleeping car, they each have actions related to them. This one lets you restore 3 stamina. This one says if there are no suspects, specifically suspects in this car, then we can reveal a destination clue from somebody. Yeah. And this car, the one that I'm going to be activating, allows me to gather either a passenger, a suspect, or another investigator. And when you gather, you're bringing them from one car and bringing them into that one.
Yes.
So I've already spent my stamina, and so I'm going to gather an angry person from the salon because this is the furthest train car from me. Yeah. And in order for us to move around the different train cars, one of the basic actions allows you to move up to 2. So that's a very, very far away spot.
Yeah, and each train car can house 8 people or 8 bodies. So 2 by 4 is what you see here. So Monique basically opened up some space there as well.
Yeah, and the reason why I wanted to bring another passenger into the Sanctuary specifically is because I have a skill here that's called Joint Prayer that says that specifically in the Sanctuary, I can remove an essence from a chosen portal, which we'll talk about. And if there are at least 3 calm or happy in that car, I can remove a second one.
Oh, that's great.
So that is going to be be nice.
That.
So now that I've moved a passenger, I'm now going to take that main action. And so I'm going to go ahead and place this on Calm Down. Now, these tokens here will not get removed from the skills until you take a rest action, which means you can only activate each skill once in between resting. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and convert the insane passenger. I'm so sorry.
The first one.
Yes, the first one.
And you're making them calm.
To calm. That's this face right here.
And then calm is good because that's how you can typically talk to a calm person.
Yeah. My skill that allows me to talk requires them to be either calm or happy.
Yep.
So the second one is going to be the angry person that's going to become calm. So now I have 3 of them in this car. Now, I do have one more basic action that I can take. It is optional, but one of the things that you will regain when you rest is 5 stamina. So I might as well spend it, I guess.
Yeah, do it.
And so my options are moving up to 2 trains. I can use an item, which I don't have yet.
We have an item deck here, but nobody has an item.
Correct. We can also open and close curtains. So that's another thing that you won't be able to see. And these curtains are sort of on the back of the train cars here.
Yeah, they actually slide back and forth. And from our perspective, we can see either open or closed.
Right. There are 3 of them right now that are open. And this is going to be very important for when the vampire attacks our passengers.
Thematically, vampires, they operate in darkness.
Yes.
So they're going to be more problematic for us. Yeah.
when the curtains are closed.
So fortunately, based off the way setup was, the vampire randomly was put on a place that has an open curtain.
Yes.
We'll deal with the vampire later.
And so I've already discussed using the trains action.
Yep.
And the other type of basic action I can take is I can interact with one of these 6 suspects as long as they are in the same car as me. So I am in the sanctuary with this suspect, the medium.
Fran Fletcher.
Fran Fletcher.
There
Yes.
she is.
Now, when interacting with a suspect, there are technically 4 different things that you can do.
Yep.
You can kill a suspect if you have confirmed that they are a cultist.
Yes.
You can also fulfill their quest, and so these are the only 2 suspects right now that we have who have quests. This suspect desires 2 of these tokens. We have them off screen right now. These are occult tokens, which we have not acquired yet, and we'll explain them when we acquire our first one. And this suspect desires an artifact.
Artifacts.
Now, if we are able to fulfill their quest, we actually reveal all of their tokens. And if they are a cultist, something bad happens.
Yes.
So you don't want to help the cultists.
Yeah, you
but
don't
if they
want to
are not,
accidentally do it. Yeah.
then something favorable happens. But it is a bit too early for that.
Very early.
And so another thing that you can do is you can resolve their favor. And so each suspect has their own sort of favor that's written on their passenger card. Specifically for Fran Fletcher, this says that we can remove 1 essence from a chosen portal. And once you've resolved their favor, is what it's called, you flip it over and you can't use their effect again until we've refreshed their favor, basically, until they owe you another favor. So I'm going to do that.
Yep.
I'm going to interact with them. So that does cost me another stamina. And this says we can remove 1 essence from a chosen portal.
Yeah.
This is the only portal
yeah.
that has essence right now. So we're going to remove that.
So there's 2 left on there.
There's 2 left.
Okay.
And basically, over the course of the game, as this train progresses down the board, we're going to be revealing these landscape tiles. And on these tiles will be these various portals that will allow us to spawn monsters, which is really bad, or they'll be doing bad things that we'll be reading in the moment.
Yeah.
And as long as a portal has these essence tokens, then it is considered active. Once we were able to completely remove it, then the effects of this will no longer be activating during the game.
Yeah, so this one right here, this depicted portal, this will always be active, hence why it's kind of baked into the graphic design here.
Right. It's a monster spawning portal.
So.
And the other significance of these essence tokens is if we ever run out in the supply, we lose the game. So removing these from portals is a very beneficial way for us to be able to just keep going.
Yeah, we started the game with 27, seeded this particular portal with 3. Now that Monique has removed one, we have 25 in the supply, 2 on the board.
All right, so that is it for my turn. I finished a main action and 2 basic actions. So now I must draw the first event token from the bag.
It's not going to be terrible right now. It's only later on it will become
Some
terrible.
of them have immediate effects that we'll have to resolve, but let's see. But fortunately, we are only drawing 1.
Okay,
all right, so this is a regular event token. These events will have a certain number of dots at the top. And anytime you draw these normal ones, we're going to place them on the event board here in its space. So basically, each space shows a certain number of dots. So it goes in order from 1 through 4. So this is going to get placed here. And if ever we've covered up 3 of these 4 spaces, then we are going to resolve the event board from top to bottom.
Yes.
And these are always bad. They're not good for us.
Not good. No.
But the fortunate thing is because we don't have to resolve it now, nothing bad happens right now.
Just move on.
And I'm just going to end my turn by moving the
Advancing the train.
1 space.
There we go.
All right, now it is your turn.
Yeah, that was good. Well, I think I'm in the salon over here. What do you think about us getting some talking going?
Yes.
Yeah? Shall we start talking?
It's time to talk.
All right, so I'm going to take this cube off. So unlike Monique, who had this one on the far left, that was my skilled benefit to start the game. So I'm going to take this one off. I'm going to go to the salon gambit. And now I'm actually going to talk to some of these fine folk that are in the salon over here. So this is how we are going to gather some information
Mm-hmm.
on some of these cultists over here. So essentially what we see here is there's a talk value, and we have a separate bag that has these different tokens in here.
Yeah.
And we are trying to match tokens that kind of correspond to these various different clues and things about these different suspects.
Yes.
And so who I'm eligible to talk to as Bucky Burton is I can talk to either a calm person,
Yeah.
a happy person, or even angry people.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of nice.
You've got a gift.
So I could basically talk to any one of these 4 dice that are in here.
Okay, and it says
Yeah,
if it's successful.
Yeah, so we'll go over how it's successful, but if it's successful, I can turn any passenger into a calm passenger. So I think that
okay.
angry one, I'm going
Yeah.
to want to turn them in. If I fail this talk, though, they are going to get a little bit damaged.
You're gonna get wounded.
Wounded,
Don't
yeah.
fail. Don't fail.
No. Okay. So what we have here is a bag full of tokens.
Yes.
Some of them are horizontal, and those horizontal tokens are what we're looking for in terms of clues. So because it says talk 3, I start off this talk by drawing 3 tokens from the bag. So 1, 2, and 3.
All
Okay,
right.
here we go.
Let's
So
just place them here.
Yeah, sure,
This
no
is gonna be
problem.
our talking area.
Why not?
So these are the 2 different types. We have the horizontal tokens and we have the vertical ones.
Yeah.
Now, because Naveen drew the 3, this is just sort of like preparation for the conversation.
Yep.
He can decide to return any number of these back to the bag. Because essentially, during the talk action, he is then going to just draw tokens from the bag one at a
It's
time.
a push your luck aspect.
It's a push your luck aspect.
Yeah.
And our goal here is to match pairs of symbols. But if ever Naveen were to draw a token that is the 3rd symbol of a type on the table, then it is a failure.
That's a fail, yeah.
You would suffer the consequences of that. You'd also suffer the consequences of any of these red vertical tokens
Those are
that
bad.
you have out.
Yeah, red
These
bad.
are bad. And you'd also have a consolation prize. You'd be able to flip over 1 clue that matches the token that caused you to fail.
It's not what you want.
But at any time, Naveen can just choose to stop drawing, and if so, then it would be a success. And we'd be able to flip over all of the tokens of the pairs that we've created.
Exactly.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to put this back in the
I'm
bag?
definitely going to toss the red back in the bag.
Okay.
So there are 3 of every single type of horizontal. So I want to find 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
So the chances are of me busting is impossible right now. Okay?
Yes, right now.
Physically cannot bust. So I'm going to go
Let's
with one of
keep
these.
going.
Okay, so this is
Nice.
another type of horizontal, but
So-
the good kind of it.
Yeah, this is a good because if Naveen is successful, then we will resolve all of the green.
Yep. So of course we're going to keep going. So we have another one. Okay. So we have a ticket. So this is very good.
Yeah.
We have a lot of universal things. We want
Keep
to
going.
find some pairs. Okay, there we go. We have our very first pair.
Okay, so
So-
now you can stop or you can...
I can push my luck. There's only 1 token in this bag of I think probably what's like 18 remaining
Okay.
that would bust us or give us a fail.
What do you want to
I
do?
like my odds. I kind of want to keep going.
Ah,
It's co-op. You
living
can stop
life
me.
on the edge.
Okay.
Keep going,
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah,
Just
I
don't
have to.
draw the 3rd
I
because that'll
won't.
be...
Okay. Here we
Pretty
go. Oh,
tragic.
there we go. Another one. That's good.
Okay.
So that's
So we only have 1 pair right now.
we only have 1 pair. I'm going to keep going
Okay.
because even if I fail, it's not too bad.
This, by the way, will allow us to flip over a used favor.
Right.
So any of these 3. What
All
do you
right.
got?
So we have okay. There we go. We have 2 pairs now.
So we have 2 pairs.
So now there are 2 types of tokens that can damage us.
Yes.
If I pull another one of these or another one of these,
Yes,
I
we'll fail. What do you want to do?
kind of
Naveen?
want to keep going.
Oh boy. All right.
What do you think?
It's up to you. It's
There.
getting a little
There we
too
go.
close for comfort.
Perfect. Okay.
First
Okay.
pass,
Okay.
all
We have
right.
3 of them.
Maybe we should stop. Maybe
You
it's
want to call it?
What do you think? Maybe we
All
should
right.
stop.
There's 3 things that can kill us.
That's a lot.
All right. That was good. That's a good amount of
That's
information.
good. That's pretty solid. Okay,
right.
so it's a success,
Success.
which means you have a thing here.
Yeah. So because I was successful in talking,
Yeah.
I can convert this person into calm. So
Yeah,
I
whoever you
said
spoke to.
I was talking to the angry person. So that angry person is now a calm person.
Why were they angry?
I can't tell you. I have no. I don't know.
All you know is they're calm now.
Yeah.
You deflated
They're not
the
happy.
situation. You diffused the
But now they're
situation.
happy. They're not happy, but they're calm. Yeah.
Whose favor would you like to flip?
Well, we know what this one does, right?
Yeah.
So this one over here, move that character.
Seamus to a chosen car. Push +1 a chosen monster there. And
Okay.
so pushing is one of the ways in which we are going to be attacking the monsters. We're not
Literally pushing
super
them.
strong,
Yeah.
so we have to sort of push them towards the end of the
You want to basically
train.
push them off the train.
Yes,
That's
if
the
you're
goal.
able to push them off, then they go back into the supply.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's not bad.
it's not
It's not
bad.
But
It's
what
not
do we
bad.
have here? Move this character to a chosen train car. Reveal a clue of the chosen suspect there.
Okay.
Oh.
Of a chosen suspect
Yeah.
there. So it does not have to be them.
Yeah. I was kind of excited, like how you were with the pushing concept. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and do this.
All
Let's
right.
go ahead and get this. So that favor token's done. That'll go
Alright,
back in the
that's been
bag.
Resolved. So
Yeah.
these,
Yep.
we are now going to be able to flip over one clue for each pair that we've created. So
Correct.
a destination ticket.
Yeah.
Uh,
A destination ticket. It's everything except the second class. So we're gonna
Yes.
take the second class.
so
away.
destination ticket,
Yeah.
a desire, which is what the symbol is, as well as somebody in first class, because we have the first class row up here and then second class down here.
All right.
And they're randomly assigned.
What do you think about knowing a little bit more about this person?
Sure.
Right here. Okay.
Because
Do
we
you
already
wanna-
know a
do
little
you-
bit about
Yeah.
them.
Do you want to use their first class on them?
Okay.
Okay. Let's use the first class on them. Let's just go with this.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna flip
like it.
this over. Okay. So this is one of those elder signs here. So
The fact that they have an elder sign
could be good.
could be good. If they have the fez, then they're still a cultist. And if they happen to have two more purple, then they're
Then
also
they're also a cultist.
a cultist. But the fact that they have an elder sign eliminates them from that second criteria,
Right.
basically. Okay. Still need more information,
Okay.
but this is done.
So that's done.
So now we have a destination ticket clue and a desire. What do you desire?
Do you want to know about her destination? Because if it's not Constantinople, that really helps us out knowing, eliminating. her.
Well, even if it were Constantinople, this is the same. The elder sign is in that same number 2 criteria.
That's true. That is true. So
maybe
okay.
somebody else's
Maybe somebody else.
destination ticket.
Okay, let's find out about his destination since we know a
Okay.
little bit about him.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna flip it over. Okay, he is going to Belgrade.
Belgrade.
So he is not going to Constantinople,
Right.
but this is another purple. So he has
It is.
2 purple. If he has 2 more amongst these 3,
Then he's
he
a
would be a
cultist.
cultist
But
or the
so
fez hat.
far, looking okay.
Yeah.
Seamus.
Or the fez hat.
Or the
Yeah,
fez hat.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got a desire. Shall we flip over a new desire? Because we already know 2 of theirs. Let's
Yeah.
work on somebody else.
This person only has 1 desire.
Okay. You
Yeah.
want to flip it?
Okay.
All right,
yeah,
let's do
let's
it.
do it.
So they desire.
All right.
Spooky book.
Spooky book.
Okay, the first time you flip over a suspect's desire, that is when you assign them random quest cards. So this is their quest card. They desire a grimoire. If we are able to find a grimoire and give it to them, then we fulfill their quest. Hopefully they're not a cultist, because then at that point we would reveal the card, all of their tokens, and we would read the opposite side of the card
Yeah.
depending on if they're a cultist or not.
You don't want to help a cultist on their quest.
Right.
Yeah. And a grimoire is a type of item, so we have to
Yes.
find it through this deck. I'm probably not going to end up doing that. I'm going to be honest. Yeah.
You're just calling it?
Yeah, well,
You're like, he told you. He
told
told
me,
you
like,
his inner desire.
I'll let you know.
And he
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
no.
yeah. We'll see.
All right, that is it, right?
Yeah, that's it. So we do have to take
you do
my
have
other 2 basic
2
actions.
basic actions that you can take.
Okay, so I'm going to use my special basic action. So I'm going to spend 1 of my stamina
Okay.
in order to banish 1 monster. And so I'm going to banish this green one that's here where I
right.
am, because this is my character.
Yes.
They're banished to that space over there.
Yes, the horizon. So they
Horizon.
get placed here
Yeah.
until we resolve the event board. After we resolve that, then they will get placed back to the first car. So
Yeah.
they're
Just
they're
buying
not
time.
out forever. They're
No.
just not going to be attacking during our first attack session.
Yeah, exactly. Session, yeah.
So you have a second one. That
I
you
do.
can
So I can move up to 2 spaces. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to move. We're going to go.
Yeah, it's a happy car.
I think I should go here.
There.
What do you think?
Okay.
Because then I still can talk. I have a second talk. That's my general one.
Okay.
And so I can talk to this person over here, find out a little bit more information, maybe.
Okay, because this
Yeah.
talk does not allow you to talk with an angry person. So
Correct,
you still
yeah.
have to be within.
Yeah,
you have
that's
to
why
be
I didn't want to
forward.
move over here because
Okay.
this is angry and panicked over there.
You're shocked.
Shocked.
All right.
Yeah.
Solid. So it is time to draw an event.
All right. No event right now can really hurt us.
Yeah, we have a little bit of like
We have a
breathing
small
room
buffer
in
here.
the beginning of the game.
All right, what do we have? We have, okay, there's the vampire
Okay,
one.
this is a vampire event.
Yeah.
It has 2 dots, which means it's going to go on the 2 dot
Okay.
space of the event board. We're still good.
Yep.
As soon as we draw a 1 dot or a 3 dot, then this is going to resolve.
There are multiples of the same dot value. So if we
Correct.
drew another 4 or another 2, it
Yeah,
would just
it would
stack on
stack on
top
top.
and buy us a little bit more time.
True.
Okay, so we are going to move the train 1 more On the next move, then we'll be in front of this
At the
tile.
end of my turn,
Let's look it
yeah.
up.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to reveal a new landscape.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, what are you going to do?
So now it's back to me, and I hope by now the turn structure is sort of making sense. Everything else will sort of come into play when we get there.
Yeah, I was supposed to spend one of my stamina, by the way, when I took my second basic action.
Aha. Trying to cheat for us.
For us.
Okay. So, since I did all that on my turn, I was setting up the sanctuary to be able to do the joint prayer, right?
Which you're going to do.
Which I'm going to do so that we can clear
The
out
way you
that
said
portal.
it made it sound like you weren't going to do it.
No, I'm going to do it.
Okay, good.
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
So for my main action, I'm doing a joint prayer in the sanctuary
Solid.
because there are at least 3 calm people.
Again, this
Passengers.
train car is called a sanctuary. You
Yeah.
can't see it from your perspective, but that's it right there.
Yes. So the first thing says I can remove 1 essence from a chosen portal. I choose that portal.
Boom.
Please remove the essence.
Love it.
And now if there are at least 3, I can remove another one from the same portal.
If there are at least 3 happy people
3
slash
calm
calm.
slash happy.
Perfect.
So we
So
have made
this
them
portal
calm.
is... Oh, that's so good. Okay.
Yeah, it's no longer
perfect.
active. This
Yeah.
portal, by the way, if this were to activate,
Yes.
this turns a calm person into shocked.
Yeah.
And it says if there are at least 3 shocked passengers in the Orient Express, then a shocked person becomes insane.
Which is
And
not good because
not
right now
good.
we have 2 shocked. So if somebody
Yes.
somehow along the way became shocked and then this activated,
Yeah.
then it would cause that kind of...
And you will see the significance of the emotions and especially the insanity emotion
Yeah.
pretty soon.
Pretty soon, probably. Yeah.
Now, as for my basic actions, there are a few options here. The thing that's interesting is if I were to move to the locomotive at the very front here, it actually has an action, a car action that we didn't mention. You're allowed to change the speed.
Up 1 or down 1?
Up 1, exactly, up to a maximum of 3. At the start of the game, it starts at a 1. There's a little dial here. Now, this is not going to impact the number of spaces the train moves at the end of your turn.
No.
This is going to impact the number of spaces that you can push monsters off of the train, as well as potentially speeding up the train in other ways.
Yeah.
And so it is a little bit risky because of that, because of the fact that this will potentially move faster, revealing more landscape tiles and just getting here before we figure out the cultists.
Yeah.
But also will be stronger, when we
at
need
the
to push
push.
them off. What do you think?
Yeah, I could see going to the locomotive because you can move over 1, 2.
Yeah, and then I can take this
make it-
action.
Again, another way actually we can lose the game is if the train comes to a screeching halt and we have 0 speed. So
Yes.
that gives us a little bit of buffer from happening.
Should I do it?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do
Yeah.
it. I'm going to move up to 2. So I'm spending a stamina. I'm here, so I'm moving 1, 2.
Okay.
Now that I'm in here, I'm going to spend another stamina to use the car action, which is changing the speed, and I'm moving it to
From 1 to 2.
from 1 to 2.
Okay.
Boom.
Perfect.
So now, whenever we push, typically you push whatever the number it says on the action, plus whatever the speed of the train is. And
Yeah.
you're pushing them number of car spaces backwards.
Which is exactly kind of what I like right now because I have Bounty Hunt
okay.
in a car with exactly 1 monster.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I push my push is +0.
Yeah.
So it's push plus the speed of the train.
Okay,
so
perfect.
Speed is 2,
So
1,
we'll be
2.
demonstrating exactly how that
Yeah.
works then on your turn, I'm assuming.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I kind of like that move.
Well, that is it then. That is it for my turn. I have a main action. I've done 2 basic actions. It is just time to draw an event. May I have the bag, please?
Yeah, good luck. All right,
Thank
hopefully
you.
it's
Hopefully we
it's a
don't-
double up.
A double up?
Yeah, like another 4 or another
Double
2.
up.
Okay. There you go. That's moving the train.
Okay, so this is a special type of event.
Yeah.
Anytime you draw a blue one, you resolve it, you discard it, and then you draw another event. And specifically, these symbols require us to move the train.
Right.
So this is the way that we increase the speed of the train. Which reminds me, actually, every time you increase the speed of the train, 2 more of these are supposed to go in the bag. So that is the way that you can move the train faster.
And if you decrease, you take those out.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
But because we drew that, we do have to move the
We
train.
do, yeah. So
That's bad.
Yeah. So this reveals this. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
So we flip over that landscape. These are randomly
Okay.
spread out.
I'm not mad. Okay, so here we go.
It's a heat wave.
Heat wave.
All right. So the first time you reveal a landscape, we have to add essence tokens to these portals. So we do have 1 monster spawning portal specifically for the red monster.
Yep.
Because there are 3 different colors. It's red, blue, and green. And then this portal says in each train with open curtains,
Yeah.
a wounded person dies.
Oh.
Oh.
There's only 1 wounded person. It's closed.
Okay.
That's okay.
And each investigator reduces their stamina limit by 1.
Yeah,
and
see,
that's what I was saying.
I'm
If
not
this ever
liking
gets
that.
to 3,
Yeah.
we lose. That's a really bad
I'm
portal.
not liking that.
So now that we've revealed a new landscape, we must place essence tokens on it. So first thing is we're going to place an essence token on each of the portals that are on that revealed landscape.
So at least one.
At least one. And we're going to place 1 additional essence for each passenger we have who is insane, who went insane.
You're pointing to them.
And that
There they
is
are.
one of the big reasons why we want to make them, besides
Not
just for their comfort,
insane.
we want to make them more calm.
Unsane.
So
then,
it's
yeah.
going to be, you evenly distribute them starting from the rightmost.
There you go. It's 2 on that.
So 2 on that, 1 on that. That's actually not,
That's not bad.
not too
so
bad.
your first move, which was to help that first passenger,
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah. All right. And that is it. We don't actually activate those yet until that event comes up. So I have to draw another one. And we have,
Oh, that's good.
This
That's
is great.
That's great.
So this is going to stack
Yes.
on top here. We don't have 3 covered yet.
No,
so
that's fantastic.
that is it.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and
then
move
the train then moves. So there we go.
All right. It's the end of my turn.
Very, very good. All right, it's back to me. So I like what we've done so far. I know I mentioned about using my bounty hunt with the push. I don't think we're going to manipulate the train speed right now. I think I should talk right now to this happy person
Oh, okay.
while I can, because if something happens and they become unhappy, then I won't have the opportunity to take this. And the reason why I want to do that is I want to take this action, and then on my next action, take this one. I'll have 2 of these up arrows
You've got
showing.
plans.
I've got, yeah, so then I can rest on the one after that because I have 2 of these up arrows showing, then these can then become better than what they are.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take fast talk, and I'm going to talk for 5
Uh-huh.
with this happy individual
So
right there.
calm or happy.
Yeah, so this
Okay.
one is wounded, so I can't talk to
can't talk
them.
to them.
I won't be talking to them.
My gosh, help them, Naveen.
No, I'm not a doctor. I'm Bucky Burton, skilled gunslinger.
Okay, then that's fair.
So anyway, so I will turn to you and I will talk to you.
So we the bag
Yeah.
that has the conversation tokens. We're
All
gonna go
right.
ahead and draw into here.
So my talk 5, there is no success or fail
Okay.
verbiage, but you can still fail the
yes,
talk.
yes,
So
it's always an option.
yeah, so let's go
when
ahead
having
and
conversation.
grab. So here's the first
So,
3. 1, 2,
okay.
3. That's looking good.
Yeah, you like
1,
that?
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh.
4,
Look at that.
5. What do you want
Wow.
to return?
I don't want to return. Look at. We have a pair, and
Okay.
then we have 3 other pairs that we're.
So you don't want to
we're
return this?
No way.
Okay. Yeah,
Only
it's already a
one thing
success.
hurts us right now, and that's finding the one other token in there. I think we can avoid it. Here we
Okay.
go. Oh, okay, perfect. This is good.
Do you want to stop at that?
No. We want to keep going. All right.
Okay.
So this is bad.
This is bad.
But
Just don't fail.
Just don't fail, right? That's
Yeah.
all.
Please play it safe.
Okay. We have a ticket.
Okay.
Now we have 2.
So now we have 2.
I kind of want to go for one more.
You want to do
I
it?
kind of want to. I kind of want to get a third. All right. Next one up is going to be this. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I
I kind of want to go one more. All right. Don't like those 2 reds.
Just one last,
okay.
probably.
Okay, perfect. Eyeball.
Eyeball.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, there's only one thing that could really hurt. Oh, 2 things actually. It was another ticket. I forgot about that, but and that. So I'll stop there. I think that should be it.
This is crazy, by the way.
I'll take
What a
it.
success. I never
Insane, perhaps?
get successes
Yeah.
like this.
Okay.
Okay, so these 2 you can return.
I'm gonna return those,
that
and
was
then that
successful.
second class ticket did not pair.
This one did not pair.
Yeah,
That's
so those
true.
all go back.
So you have these 3.
Yep.
This gets Naveen, or gets us,
Us.
actually, an occult token. So
Okay.
one thing that we didn't mention is we have another board off screen. We were not able to fit everything.
Yep.
And it is
It looks like this.
board like this. Anytime you gain these occult tokens, you take one from the slot that has the least amount.
Yep.
There are actually 6 slots here.
Right.
And as soon as one of the slots empties, then we are going to
Place a
draw
spell
a
card.
spell and
Yeah.
place it on there.
Let's do it right now.
Okay.
This was shuffled earlier. Okay, so we have a blasphemous verses.
Okay.
So this is a spell that we could potentially cast. It is one of our basic actions.
Yes, this is a basic action that we did not mention earlier because we couldn't do it yet.
Yeah.
But now that we have a spell, as a basic action, you can actually spend your insanity to cast a spell.
Spend your sanity.
Sanity.
Yeah.
Sorry, to bring you closer to insanity to
Right.
cast a spell. And, this is definitely one of your lifebloods.
You can
You want
manage
to be
it.
cautious
Yeah.
with that. But specifically, our spell says you remove 1 monster from anywhere.
That's pretty good.
And if you are unstable, which is the opposite side here,
Mm-hmm.
you also remove 1 monster in each car with a person who is insane.
Insane. Okay.
So there you go.
So we just have to be mindful that we have that ability. It's a one-off ability.
It is.
So you would put this out there, and then that spell cannot be used again.
Right. That occult token can now be one of the two.
One of the two desires.
That if we want to fulfill their quest, or when you draw an event token from the bag, we can choose to spend an occult token to put the event back in the bag if we don't want to.
We're like,
resolve it.
we don't like that.
And these occult tokens are shared by all players. So that's that. Congrats there. Now, what about these three? Which blue tokens should we flip over?
Let's do the ticket first. What do you think about the ticket?
Okay, I like it.
How do we feel about knowing where Pedro Palmer is going?
Okay.
All right, Pedro Palmer, where are you going?
This is
Pedro Palmer is going to Constantinople.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So as long as he doesn't have the elder sign, because there are 3 of these, and she already has one.
Yep.
And he also needs that.
One of which is exposed here, and there's only 2 of those in the entire game. So, as long as
So if we can find the other one, then we'll know.
We know he doesn't have it, right? Because that is a desire, and he only has.
Oh yeah, he only has features.
So he definitely doesn't have this.
Okay.
So he is ineligible for this one right here.
He is.
Now he could have a Fez hat, which is on one feature on one blue tile that's in the game.
But he has the highest likelihood.
Highest likelihood over there, yeah. Or if 3 more of these ends up being a purple,
so a little less likely. But at least we can say that Constantinople doesn't really matter.
We know a little bit more.
3 people who are going to Constantinople, though.
There are 3 total people, so we know one of them.
All right, so that's that. What about speaking of feature? Shall we see?
Let's find out a little bit more.
Go ahead.
All right, let's just flip this one over. Please be a Fez hat. Okay, it is the Fez hat.
That was early.
Cultist. That is a cultist right there. We have identified a cultist. So anybody that has this is a cultist.
Yes.
So there it is. That's the one
we were saying in the game. So this is our easy clue, basically.
Good thing we're not looking for that grimoire anymore, because that would have been bad.
Oh, and also, as soon as you reveal the blood red fez, you're supposed to read a script. Yeah. Now, in this game, there are several types of cards that we have that are feature cards or that require you to read some sort of flavor text, and they also give you an option. So you do have to read it to choose
like a little crossroads right here,
Yeah, and so we may miss a couple during the game if we don't recognize that we have to read something, but we will read this one. Okay, ready? So I'm not going to read the flavor text just in case you want to discover that on your own. I'm just going to give you the options.
Okay.
So either you publicly get rid of the fez wearer, sending a direct message of violence.
So kill him?
I guess.
Okay.
Or you quietly keep an eye on them, intending to reduce the possible harm, in which you would add a specific token to the discard pile.
Let's kill him. Let's kill him because I would like to know what these tokens are, and that'll give us more information mathematically about the other ones, right? Deduction-wise.
I guess so. It doesn't specifically say we're killing a cultist. Well, just so you know, it says you would have to read another card.
Oh, okay. If we kill him, or if we do violence,
we do that option.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so just so you know, there are a couple of these cards. So I just drew one.
Yep.
And this one says you move yourself to the car with the fez owning
All right, so that whole push talk is not going to happen, but we did find a big piece of information here. This is the fez wearing person.
Yes, and now you reveal all of their clues.
Oh, perfect. See, this is what I wanted. Okay, 1. Oh, okay. That's snuff. That is a Matryoshka doll. Oh, and an elder.
And an elder sign.
How many elder signs are in the game according to our little chart? I think there are 3 of them. So we've seen 2 of them now.
Yeah, we've seen 2.
Now, that's
okay.
I was hoping a lot of purple would show up here.
Well, now you return them to the box.
Okay, so these are gone.
Well, no, you return the person.
Oh, the person.
Yeah, we
them to the box.
This. Yeah, return them.
There they go. They're out.
All right, so now we are 1 suspect down.
Right.
Although we have already determined who they are.
Yeah.
We're not done, though.
Okay.
It also says to remove a token from the ritual board.
Oh, I love it.
Now, the ritual board is representing this ritual that the cultists are performing. This is how we got into the Dreamland in the first place.
Yeah.
And so the more of those tokens that have been removed, the stronger the ritual is and the more detrimental to us.
Exactly. For every token that's on here, you perform the action that's listed below, which is not a good thing.
Right. And that occurs when the event is resolved.
Probably going to happen on my turn, yeah.
So that's good that you removed that.
Yeah.
And the last thing says here, in your car and all adjacent cars, all shocked, angry, and happy become calm. Oh, that's interesting that the happy.
That's this, okay, so the calm is already calm, but this angry guy is now, he's pretty satisfied.
He's calm.
He's calm, huh?
I think he's just
Put him
calm.
over there.
And all adjacent. So both of those.
Oh, that was huge.
Wow, that is huge. That's
That
really nice.
was really big. Okay, so wow, that's really good for us.
Wow.
Okay.
Woo, that was a lot.
That
was all because we revealed a very important,
very big piece right there.
clue.
Yeah.
But we are not done, actually. We do have one more. So that was just this.
No, that was the other way around.
Oh, no, sorry. That was this.
Yeah. That
So
goes
we
back.
do have one more clue to reveal, and it
I feel
is a
really good about what just
desire.
went down.
This
there.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. How many did you say of these?
There's
there were?
3 in the game, so which we see 2 right now, but
Okay.
I was really hoping more purple would have been exposed here because that means less purple would be on these people for culting.
We will have fewer cultists, though, because they are also wanting to go to Constantinople. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay. Shall we know a little bit more about Maria Mysterio? She's the one that's right here.
Okay.
We liking that?
Let's do it.
No, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Let's learn about this gentleman here because he is physically closer to me.
This is the psychologist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Sure.
one.
Yeah.
So we have another book. So
Book.
they're going to gain a quest.
All right. Let's find it for them.
And that is the last one, right?
Okay, here we go.
Okay. So they also desire a grimoire.
You're probably not going to
what
get
the
that, my
symbol
man. Yeah.
Represents. So you're just not.
And I'm not trying to help
So
these
even
people.
if you find it,
Well, we'll find out if he's good or bad, but
that's
you know,
true. That's
yeah.
true. That's true. Okay. So that's it.
Okay.
So you're done talking.
We are
That was
done
your main
talking.
action?
Yeah, that was my main
Did you
action.
do a basic action
I
before
did
that?
not. No, that was a
Okay, so
big.
you
That's
do
why that
have
was big. Yeah.
Now, what would you like to do?
All right, I'm gonna move into this car here. So that's
Okay.
gonna be one. It's gonna cost me 1 stamina, and then I think I'm just gonna banish this red one here because I feel like they're gonna do their thing. So I'm gonna do this, banishing the 1 red, and I'm just
Okay.
gonna put them in.
They're gonna hang out.
That's
the
mine right
horizon?
there, on the horizon. Yeah.
There you go.
That was it. So that was everything.
So we need an event token.
We do need another event
So,
token. All
green
right.
bag.
Green bag. Let's see what we.
Good luck.
Oh, okay.
Don't push the train
Let's
forward.
see, we have a hand. This one.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
we resolved this.
Yes.
This is an incantation token. So
Mhm.
it represents the cultists performing part of the ritual. And so when we draw this, anytime you draw a green one, you resolve it and you don't draw another one. So that's going to be the only event for your turn. But we resolve the topmost incantation card. And the strength of it is depending on how many ritual power tokens, we
tokens
have.
on there? Yeah.
Well, we don't have any.
We wiped them out,
We
yeah.
removed one.
That was
And
good,
so
yeah.
this one says Phantom Craving. For each ritual power point token in the rightmost car with no wounded passengers, you have to turn somebody into wounded.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have any
No,
ritual
that's not the case. Yeah.
power tokens. So this gets discarded, right?
Perfect.
Resolve the visible
Yep.
card and discard it.
So it's out.
Okay.
All right. So had there been that, then we would have done that. So good thing there's not. And now we have a new one. So this one is Nocturnal Crescendo. For each ritual point, discard 1 leftmost vampire strength tile. Ooh, that makes the vampire stronger, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's something to be aware of.
All right. So then we're just going to.
So we move the train. Yeah. So
the
if you
train.
draw a green token from the bag,
Yeah.
then you do not draw anymore. If you drew a blue one,
Yes,
then you would
you'd
continue.
continue drawing.
Okay, here we go. Moving it.
All right. Well, I am all the way up here.
Yep.
I'm not near where the action is at all.
Come on in.
So I think maybe just playing laying on hands just to move fast
Yeah.
is maybe a good idea. This
Do
says
it.
move to a car with an angry or wounded person and turn that person into calm. So
That's the only one.
that's the only one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great. No, that's
That is
good.
really nice because I have this brawl that I can't use unless
Without
I'm
being
over
there. Yeah.
Okay, and then do you mind please converting the
So
wounded?
wounded is a calm, right?
Calm.
Okay, so calm is this kind of neutral
Yes.
face right there. There we go. Very
Right.
good. Okay.
And I am there, and the train car action says I can restore 3 stamina. So basically, I would spend 1.
You
restore
could.
3.
You can also interact with her, Maria.
I can do both.
I mean, her ability right now is not actually very important for us. Move Maria to a chosen car, then send up to 2 passengers
From that car
there
anywhere.
That's not
Yeah.
super needed right now.
Then yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna use the car action. So the second class sleeping says we can restore 3 stamina. So I spend 1
Okay.
and I gain 3.
Okay.
So
So
I'm at 5.
Yeah.
And that's it. Okay, that is the end then of my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and draw an event.
All right.
So I feel like we've been getting very lucky in terms of the timing.
It's gonna be a problem here.
So
For sure, you're gonna draw
you
something.
can only go so far with this kind of luck.
There you go.
There
That's
it
it.
is.
That's it.
Okay, so this is a 3 dot 1. So this is going to go up here, which means we now have 3 covered spaces. We are going to resolve the event board from top to bottom.
Yeah.
So the topmost space here is empty, and this is actually an action that we're going to resolve. This is spawning of the monsters. So the way that this is resolved is you're first going to resolve all of the green monsters that are next to a train car.
There's none.
And all of them are going to attack. We don't have any on the train right now. We do have one on the horizon.
Yeah, we have one blue one only.
We have
right
one
now.
blue, that's it.
Yep.
The one on the horizon is going to get returned after we resolve the entire board.
Yep.
But once you're finished doing the bigger symbol, then you resolve the one frontmost of the smaller color in the top, because they're all present in different combinations. So that is how all of these spaces are resolved.
Yeah. I can't see from here. What color is it?
It's the green one is the bigger one, and then the blue one is the smaller one.
Okay.
So if we had several blue, we would only be resolving the frontmost one.
Okay.
It is going to attack according to their card. And there are 2 options for the way in which they'll attack depending on the car that they are next to. So the options are either if they are by a car that has passengers or if they don't have any passengers.
There are passengers.
There are passengers in that.
Here.
So we're going to resolve the top action here, which says all of the investigators lose a sanity. So that's me. I'm in there.
You're there.
And one passenger becomes insane,
Oh.
unfortunately.
And then all insane passengers move.
Yes, all insane passengers will move one over
that
to the
insane
right.
passenger will then move to the right.
Yes.
Well then.
We do have one insane passenger here,
Over there.
but they don't move, I guess.
Yeah, they
So
don't.
that's it.
All right.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, I think it's kind of bad.
And the third color that did not attack will spawn.
Right.
First, we're going to count the number of active portals there are, specifically for the red monsters, because that is the color at the bottom here. And a portal is active when there's at least one essence token, which this is a red monster portal, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And this one can spawn all 3. So we have 2 of them, which means we're going to spawn
2 red ones?
2 red monsters, and you're going to place one
here
next to a car, starting from the rearmost. So
and then
the second one will go here.
Ooh, okay. That's bad.
It's kind of bad.
All right.
So now the vampire is going to attack.
Right.
Now, the vampire will attack a passenger in the same car that they are in,
They're right here.
according to whether or not the curtains are closed. So we're going to look at all the passengers in that car, and we're going to look at the leftmost passenger according to this chart that the vampire is able to affect.
Yeah.
So in this example, we have 2 calm,
one
and
insane.
1 insane.
Yeah.
Now, the insane passenger is the leftmost, but because the curtains are open, and that's something that you probably can't see, but the curtains are open in this car, there actually is no effect because it's blank.
Yeah, had the curtains been closed, then they would have affected that insane person by killing them.
Yes, but since there is no effect, then the leftmost available is actually the calm person.
Yeah.
So we're going to change them into shocked.
Shocking.
That's not horrible.
Not horrible.
And if after the vampire attacks, they kill a passenger, then we would actually remove the leftmost tile.
Yeah.
But they did not, so we won't.
And then if they were to kill somebody, you would put the coffin on top of that, and then that person would be out. It would clog up a whole space. And if you ever put the 7th one out, that is another way to lose the game.
Lose the game,
Just a reminder. Yeah. So that's not the
So
case.
we're going to try to avoid that.
Yeah, that's not happening.
And once they're finished praying, whether or not they were actually successful in doing that, they will move.
P-R-E-Y, pray.
P-R-E-Y.
Okay, yeah.
There is an arrow on this event token that shows the direction that they're going to move to.
All right, so he is going to be heading on over here, which is kind of a bummer because if you can't tell, this is a closed.
Yeah, so we have to open that curtain.
Yeah, we have to open that curtain.
Yeah. And he basically moves to the next available that has passengers in it. So this does have 2 passengers.
He always preys on passengers.
That is right. And that is it for the vampire.
Okay, yep.
Next, we'll be resolving the ritual token event, and that also pertains to the ritual board.
Right here.
And there are several of these, I believe,
So
that the
we're
final game
playing
will come with.
Crazy Train.
Yeah.
So this one says right here, place one of these ritual tokens here. And then what we have to do is one shocked person is going to be turned insane, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate.
So I think we get to choose.
This one. Which one?
Well,
what do you think?
I mean, you have that ability eventually to turn insane people sane.
I can turn them into
Calm?
calm. Yeah. Let's just do this one.
Okay.
Because if I were to take this this action again in the future, I can do them both at once.
Okay.
So that's, wow.
That's something.
There were very few, and now there's so many. So
we need to help them.
And finally, we have the passenger reaction event. So that's what this 3-face event token is. And you basically just draw the top of the passenger reaction deck and resolve it. So this is Brawl.
Oh, there's a Brawl.
In each car with 2 or more angry passengers,
which we don't have.
You turn 1 into wounded.
Oh, so it's a Brawl. There's a fight.
There's a fight.
And we have no angry passengers.
Angry passengers. And then also in each car with an angry passenger, all of the
suspects.
The suspects, they move 1 space to the left.
So we have no angry. None of that is the case. Okay. So actually, that's good.
That's good. Yeah, this goes to the bottom of the deck, and those are all the events. So we are going to discard all of the ones that we resolved. And there's a discard pile that was actually pre-populated with more tokens. As soon as we draw the last token from the event bag, all of these will go in there. Yep. So we'll have a larger mix of event tokens.
There's still a couple tokens in here. Plus we put train tokens in here. So that's kind of good, actually.
That is true.
Yeah.
And finally, the monsters will return from the horizon. So they go to the
very last.
The very last.
Part. Yeah. So you don't populate them left, right. You just plop them right here.
Right.
Those are the ones that were in that horizon. Okay, very good. Lots of monsters.
And I believe that's it for my turn, so we just have to move the train.
Train moves. All right, there we go.
So 1 space.
1, 2, then we flip that over.
Yes, now it's back to you.
Okay, I definitely want to take one more action because that'll have another one of those up arrow chevrons before I go into my rest.
Yes, we haven't done a rest turn yet.
I think you're going to, well, no, maybe you're not going to do it. But anyway. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do Bounty Hunt over here. So this one, I might have to do my basic actions first, but my intention is to do this one. The reason why is it says in a car with exactly 1 monster. That's not the case, right? There's 3 monsters and 2 monsters here. So then I can push. So
I'm going to banish someone
I'm going to have to banish 1 person, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to do my basic actions first. I'm going to do the move up to 2, so I'm going to slide this over. Okay. Let's go ahead and move my gunslinger into this card with you. I'm with you.
Second class league.
I'm with you. Yeah, hi.
They got me into trouble.
It did, yeah. So, and then now I'm going to banish 1.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and banish, I don't know, the red one?
The red one.
Ooh, no, actually.
Why?
No. Because I'm going to banish the blue one, and I'll show you exactly why.
Okay.
We'll talk about it in a second.
Ooh,
I'm going to
element of surprise.
Yes, exactly. So banishing the blue one.
Okay.
So they go to that little like holding center there. Okay, so that was that was my second one. Now we're going to go into Bounty Hunt. So in a train car with exactly 1 monster, which is exactly the situation I have, we're going to push a monster off the train. Now my push value is 0 plus the speed of the train. So this one is going to go 1, 2. They're killed. They're off.
Yes.
They go back to the supply.
Right. There are 3 different ways in which we will be affecting monsters. There's the banish, and there's also pushing. And like Naveen was mentioning, there's always going to be a number next to that action, and a lot of times it's 0.
Yep.
But anytime you push, you also add the speed of the train. So that's another reason why we wanted to increase the speed earlier.
Thematically, the train's going faster, and you push them, and they tumble kind of back off the train. Yeah.
And so right now, the speed of our train is 2, which is why you're able to push 2 spaces. And if ever the monster goes further than the furthest back train,
it's called falls behind.
Or car, then they actually leave the way. They go back to the supply. So that's nice.
Which is good because again, if
no holding.
Yeah, exactly. So if the monster falls behind, remove 1 of these tokens from a portal of its color. That's why that's why I specifically wanted to push the red one off and banish the blue one.
Oh.
Because we have a portal of red. We don't have a blue portal. So had I pushed off a blue, I would not get this extra benefit of taking this off.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Because it has to be from its color portal.
Color. And so we only have a red portal. Yeah. All right, so that's my turn. I definitely am probably going to be resting on the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's pull this thing. What do we got? So there's no problem right now? No, yeah, we're good right now.
This is a passenger reaction event.
Okay,
too, so
train moves. Oh. That is a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Train moves.
We're not ready. We don't know them yet.
Yeah. Train moves. So we have to keep going.
Received enough information.
Train.
Oh no!
Well, that's the whole speed of the train. This is the speed. No, it's not a mistake. It's fine. All right, so we're gonna flip this over. Okay.
Yeah, that's the hills.
Hills of error.
Of error. Okay.
Yeah. So the problem is we have a lot of insane passengers.
We do. So we do have to put 1 on each. Let's count them.
3.
1, 2, 3.
I've already counted them.
2 essence.
So it's going to be 1, 1, 1.
They're
and
all
then because of every insane passenger, it's a perfect 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh, it's bad.
So bad.
No, it's terrible. It's horrible. Yeah. So.
And that was because of this. Oh, that was because of me.
Us. I pushed to get 1 off to bring 6 back, which
I
have to keep pulling. It's not over. It's not over.
So
there we go. Okay, this is something.
This is nice. This is a helpful special event.
All right.
So we can either turn an angry or a shocked person in to come.
Yeah.
You don't continue drawing, so that's really nice.
Let's. We only have one shocked person, right?
Yes, you're right. We only have one, so we changed them to calm.
Well, so the vampire did their thing, and then
We did our thing.
we did our thing. Yeah.
we drew the special event.
Yeah.
So that's it. So now we progress.
Move the train. Okay, this is a big problem.
This
here.
is a huge problem, and it's back to me. And my
Can you
essence
resolve said
removing
problem?
skill is not available.
Can you talk to somebody?
I can. I can talk to somebody, or I can gather. Do we care? Where am I?
I think it's time to talk. Yeah.
Okay.
This is your chance to talk to this person. I'm going to be resting on my turn, so.
Maybe I should brawl.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Because we're kind of
A brawling preacher. Where you? Okay. So I would assume you have to go over here.
Yes.
So you're taking your basic action
I'm going
first.
to take a basic action.
Which is move to.
spending a
One of your
stamina.
Okay.
I moved over there, and
There
now I'm
you
going to
are.
brawl. So this is push plus 0, which is 2.
Yeah.
So let's just push one of them off. What do
Okay.
you think?
Oh, look! Wait a second.
Uh-huh.
Before you just give up on this,
Oh, I didn't give up.
you are with this person, and they owe us a favor.
Oh, they do owe us a favor.
Yeah.
Seamus says to a chosen car, push plus 1, a chosen monster there. Oh, move him there.
Yeah.
He's already there.
It's already there.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, right.
Shall we you want me to do both?
Please.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do the second basic action.
Which
So
is, so you're interacting
I'm
with
interacting.
Seamus.
Yes, because they're in the same car as me.
They are.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. They
Thanks for
no
your
longer owe me a favor.
Seamus.
And let's push off. What do you think?
Well, there's 3 of them total, so it's up to you.
Let's just do the red one.
Okay.
So we push them
One
off.
red off.
And then now I'm going to brawl
Brawl.
and push the green one off.
Awesome.
So
So green off.
the brawl also allows me to spend additional up to 6 stamina. And for each stamina I spend, I move them an extra step back. So it's still just one monster.
So they would act like, if you were all the way out here in the dining and
Yeah,
you spent
I
a
could
bunch
spend
of
a bunch of
stamina,
stamina,
plus
yes,
the speed.
to push
Oh,
them
okay.
behind.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so that's it. That
Yeah,
was
seems
my
pretty
main
good.
and 2 basics. So let's
Time to draw.
Token.
There's not very many in here, so.
So we're going to have to put the discards in here soon.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's literally 2.
Is there only 2 left?
So 50-50.
Oh, train.
Oh, no.
Train keeps a rolling.
This was a mistake.
No,
Okay,
that's
it
fine.
was
It's
a
fine.
mistake.
It's fine.
Okay, so then I have to draw
We
the
need
last
to start
one.
talking to these people. Oh,
And
okay.
it is
There we go.
this. The one.
The one that we didn't see last time.
Pip. All right, so it's completely
All
empty.
that goes back in.
All the discard is going to go into the bag.
Move the train, right?
And we remove the train. Yes, then my turn.
Oh,
and again,
man.
if somebody goes to the locomotive and decreases the speed, we fish out 2 train tokens from the bag. So it does slow down.
It's interesting because
again.
we once we know who the cultists are, we want that train to get to Constantinople,
Yeah.
so we don't have to just keep
Yeah,
fighting
right.
these monsters.
Right,
so.
right, because we want to survive.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for me.
That's that.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, I think I have to rest here. I
do
don't
wanna
have
rest.
I don't have much going on.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to take a rest. So basically, I'm going to follow this protocol over here.
Uh-huh.
For each one of these chevron upgrades on my action track, choose one. I can either upgrade one of my use skills, so these skills here.
Has to be one of the ones that you had chosen.
That I've
right?
chosen, yep. I can learn a new skill, so that would go kind of down into here,
Mm-hmm.
or I can gain one of those occult tokens so that we can cast a spell potentially.
Yeah. Don't do that.
I think no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add some up over here.
Okay.
All right, I think I'll upgrade this bounty hunt. So now I have the 2 dots in the corner indicating that, and so
What's the difference?
it says now I can push +1 plus the train speed. So right now I
Yeah.
can push up to 3 spaces, 1 plus the 2 of the train.
That's nice.
Of all monsters of a chosen color in your car.
Oh.
So that was an upgrade from just. Remember how I had to banish one on
Yeah.
the previous to just have the opportunity to do this? Now it's just everybody of one color. So that's nice.
That's nice.
And then for each one that falls behind, remove one of these tokens from the board.
That's a great
as indicated.
skill.
Yeah. So that was for the first one. For the second one, I think I'm gonna do rough talk. I want to be
Okay.
able to talk to more people. So this one allows me to talk to 4 with a suspect.
Okay.
And then for every 2 of these symbols revealed, I can see 1 clue from that suspect.
Oh.
So it's a good way to talk specifically to a suspect.
Okay.
Any second one fails to talk. So, yeah, that's
the second one. Ooh.
yeah, but that's
Okay.
just a skill, you know.
Yeah, that's
So
true. That's
nice.
true.
Yeah, so I'll put that right there.
All right. So
Okay.
that was the first step. The second step is you get to restore specifically 5 stamina.
Yeah.
Not all,
That's
but
okay.
5
1
is
goes to 6.
great.
Yeah, and then now I put all my cubes back, and again, because I was skilled, I do not have this cube here, which is nice because I can start to...
So now you can see why the significance of that is nice because it's faster to be able to upgrade skills.
To do what I did, yep.
So the silver one goes back too.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
All right. That is the end of your
that.
main part of your turn. So now you are going to
now
draw
it's
an event.
fresh.
So we have a fresh, fresh crop.
Fresh.
So we are at risk.
So if I draw the 2 dot or the 3 dot, come
yeah.
on, this one, 1 dot.
1 dot. Oh, this
good.
is nice.
That's a nice one.
Because it goes on that spot, but when we go to resolve the board, nothing
don't
happens.
resolve it.
Oh, that's great.
That's really
great.
good, yeah.
I'm getting a bit lucky. So this moves forward.
Okay, so on the next one, we're gonna see another one.
See another landscape tile. This is too fast. Yes, we're gonna talk. I need to talk.
I think you need to talk.
We need to talk.
We need to find out more information.
Let's do that now. I'm going to do my trusted interlocutor.
Yes.
Skill. It's a talk 4. It has to be either with a calm or happy.
You're surrounded by them.
Very, very pleasant card.
Do your thing. So you draw 4.
So I'm going to draw 4. This does come at a risk, though. If I fail, then it turns the person I'm talking to. It makes them really angry.
All right. So
I
touched
touched upon a sensitive topic.
1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. You have a match.
I do have a
This is good. And I don't think you can fail on this one. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
So
let's just
I like your chances here. You just need to not draw a second class.
Okay. I drew.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, that's nice.
Same odds.
Same odds.
A little
Keep
bit.
going.
Oh
my gosh.
keep it going.
Keep
Like
going.
Christmas.
Okay, so we've got an eye.
All right. I think you should go one more.
One more?
I think you can do it. There's only one thing that really hurts you.
Okay, that's
fine.
bad.
It's fine. Still only one thing that hurts you.
Okay.
Ticket. Is that a second ticket?
It's 1.
Oh my gosh. So now you
Should I stay?
you gotta go. I think you gotta go.
I'm not a gambling person.
One more.
One more. Okay, that's a second ticket. I'm too worried. I'm too worried. All right, so we're gonna call that a success.
So all the reds go away.
The reds go away.
So we did not bust,
look at
basically.
all these.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
nice.
Happy.
Solid.
Okay, so we have destination ticket and a second class ticket. These two did not
Those
pair.
two did
so
not
let's go
match.
out. Should we do these first?
Yeah, go ahead. Whatever's the easiest.
Oh, I get an item. Okay.
Yeah.
So we take an occult token.
Okay.
So that does free up a space. So you're going to hold on to them.
Yep. So we have 2 occult tokens.
So we are going to gain another spell.
Yeah, maybe we should start thinking about casting spells.
Bending time.
Okay.
Return 1 event from the discard to the bag.
Oh, nice.
But if you are unstable, instead return 1 from the discard or event board to the bag. Wow.
Okay. That's good.
That's good.
We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was this.
Yeah.
This goes away. Who do we care about a specific favor?
I mean,
Did
this
you
was
feel
kind of
tired?
nice. His was nice.
This is nice though. Remove
I'm
an
pretty sure this
essence.
person is dead. So like we cannot.
can't.
I'm gonna turn them upside down. like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Remove an essence from a portal. What do you think about that?
Yeah. I mean, essence is. Yeah, this is a problem.
It's a problem. Okay. So let's do that.
Okay.
And this lets me draw an item from the item deck. And I believe we share these.
Sure. What do you got?
So we have a silver key. It's an artifact.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Become unstable and gain up to 2 sanity tokens.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's something.
That is something.
It's not kind of our ideal item.
Yeah, but
we have
an
it.
item.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's destination?
So okay, I'm thinking we have these tokens to help her on her little quest over here.
So let's try to figure out if she's.
So if she's good,
Oh, yeah,
then
it's the last. Oh no, it's not the last. Okay.
yeah. Well, we know 1 Constantinople. So if this is Constantinople, then
It doesn't matter because she has an elder sign.
let's flip it. Ready?
We just want to know. We actually don't need to know this.
We don't
Oh
need
no,
to-
no. Actually, there are purple ones, huh?
There are purple ones.
We just want to know if she has 4 of them. That's all we care
correct. Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Okay, let's flip it.
All right.
You've sold me.
Please be brown. Oh,
Oh,
purple.
so she does have one of the Constantinoples.
Purple. So if 1 more of these is purple, according to our chart over here, then
Yes.
she's a cultist.
That she's a cultist, and we wouldn't want to help her. Well, the other one that we have here is second class. This is
Yeah.
all first class, so we can choose
Second
her.
class is below. I mean, we know nothing about this person.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's flip over. Which one do you want to flip? A desire?
Yeah.
A desire?
Yeah, her
Yeah?
desires.
Okay.
What do you desire?
So we see your quest.
You desire a handshake.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Here we go. This person desires to be in a car with another suspect who has with an active favor, and the favors are
okay.
active if they're not on the crossed out
Okay.
side.
Which is interesting because Maria, you can move her.
You can.
So by interacting with her, you can move her into a position where you can then satisfy her favorite. The problem is we know nothing
We
about
don't
this
know
woman.
much about
Yeah.
her. We snoozed
Yeah.
on getting to know Maria.
We know
so
very
we
little
don't
about you, Maria.
know
Okay.
If we should help her or not.
Yeah, maybe not.
All right. So that was talking.
Yes.
So that was successful. I don't have to worry about that. I didn't do any basic actions.
No, I think you're just hanging out there in the
Maybe I
salon.
don't even need to, right?
Well, I mean, what else you got?
I can send. Do you need me to send any happy people somewhere? I can use my item. I think I'm just gonna stay.
Okay.
So I draw an event token.
Okay, event token time.
And we're still at risk here.
Oh,
We may have to resolve some stuff.
man. What can we do?
We have.
Vampire time.
It is time to resolve.
Oh, we're going to resolve the vampire.
event.
He's going to hurt these people.
Board. Yes, he
All right,
is.
okay.
Well, starting with the topmost event here, nothing happens.
Nothing happens. It's
So
X'd
that's
out.
nice. This is excellent. Oh, actually,
You just
I
leave it
should
on there.
remove them. Yeah.
No problem.
Now the vampire
strikes in the darkness.
Here, there are 2 passengers there.
Problem.
The curtain is closed, and they are both calm. So one of them will become wounded.
Oh, he wounded this one, eh? All
Yes.
right. That's okay.
And the arrow is pointing to the left.
Oh, come on back.
So is there a passenger in this car? They're going to go.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
sorry. Oh, there we go. Got it.
Oh.
You know,
Vampire
don't
down.
cry for this vampire. That's okay. There we go.
Yes, that is the curtains are open there.
All right.
So now we're going to have some monsters spawning and attacking.
Oh,
So starting
great.
with the blue, which is
Oh,
the
that's
biggest.
fantastic.
There's no blue, right?
Well, there's blue here.
No. We spawn last.
I
so
see.
there are
I'm
no
sorry.
blue. There are no blue monsters attacking.
No, yeah.
There's only one red.
Correct.
Okay, so they're gonna attack this car
Yeah.
according
see.
to
This is the red.
their card
Oh,
here.
You should
So
have.
they are by a card with passengers. So all
You know, going back to your turn, knowing that it was most likely going to happen,
Yeah.
and you didn't use your basic action, you
I probably
would've-
should
you
have
probably
moved.
should have. Why don't we say you moved?
no.
That's
didn't
definitely
move. I should have
a
moved.
bonehead move right
but
there,
I
right?
didn't.
Like knowing
So
that.
I have to lose a stamina,
See what you've done.
and I think that's my stamina lit, right?
Yeah, it's a mistake.
So now my max
Mistakes
is
were made.
6 mistakes were made. If we lose, this is the moment. This was the defining moment.
Yeah.
Now a
One of the green happies becomes owied wounded. Oh no.
Owie.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, boo boo.
And then it says otherwise somebody. A passenger would have
So
died.
had there not been that that ability, like if we were not able to turn somebody wounded,
Yeah.
then somebody would die.
Yes. Okay.
Well, there's that.
There's that. So that's it for attacking. Now
Yeah.
green spawns.
Okay.
So we do have 2 green portals. So we're gonna have a green monster and one there.
All right, green and green. You say
Yeah.
anything
should-
else?
We should be cognizant of which monsters are most likely going to attack. That's what we're missing.
Yeah, there's
And
a lot
we have to be
focus on. You
ready.
know,
Okay.
'cause, yeah.
That's it. That's it for that. So now we are going to draw a passenger
Hopefully,
reaction card
like last time, there was a brawl.
into the nightmare.
Okay.
That sounds worse. In each sleeping car,
So we have a second class sleeping car and a first class sleeping car.
add 1 new shot
Ah.
if there is a free space.
There is. So there's more dice. More passengers
passengers. How
off
dare you.
off screen.
Yeah.
There we go.
Second class sleeping and 1 in
There we
first
go.
class.
And 1 in first class. Well, there you go. That can compound later and cause problems.
In each car with at least 4 passengers, all of the suspects move 1 space to the right.
You know, we like this.
We do?
Yeah, I think we like this, right?
Okay.
Because this is problematic. So Maria
Uh-huh.
wants to be with somebody who's
their quest.
Yeah, but this guy, he's not active,
He's not active right now.
and we don't know anything about Maria anyway.
Yes,
so
that's
never
true.
mind. Yeah.
That's the only one, right? That has 4 passengers?
Yeah.
Okay, so this goes under, and that's it. So we're going to discard these
1,
3,
2, and 3, and those go off.
and these go into
Yeah,
the discard.
yeah.
And this monster will now spawn in the
Yeah.
first next to
Look
the
at
first
this
car.
little rainbow of monsters. there. It's kind of bad.
We need to go over there and push them all off.
Don't forget now, we move.
I have not
Choo-choo.
forgotten.
There
Oh.
we go. And then
We have a new
now-
landscape. New landscape.
What do we
reveal.
got here? Oh, okay. So, oh boy.
At least none of these landscapes have shown any on reveal effects because some of them do, where you'd have to resolve it when you flip over
Yeah.
the landscape tile.
This
But
is a problem. We have a lot of insane people.
we do have 1, 2, 3.
So it's gonna be 4 on here. All right.
Yes,
Monique,
and when this
is how we're
resolves,
probably
it
gonna lose
says
the
in
game.
each car with an insane person, you turn people insane.
Yeah.
And by the way, these will resolve whenever we resolve this event. We just got lucky with the one that was crossed out. But that is the event. So the next time we resolve this board, we're most likely going to have to resolve these events on the landscape tiles.
How many?
We don't have that many. We need to remove them.
I don't have that. Okay, we need to find out some cultists. I mean, like this is.
Yes, we're definitely at a crossroads right now where we can either lose soon, or if
or
we
lose
can
later.
figure out.
Yeah, it's either lose soon or later.
No,
That's
if we
so
can
shit.
figure out, we have to act now. The time is now to act.
Okay. Well, I have all
So-
my cubes, so
Yeah.
let's go ahead and talk. Let's
Okay.
let's salon gambit.
Yeah, I think that the three main things that really need to be done are we need to discover more clues,
Yeah.
we need to kick these monsters off,
We do
and we need to remove these portals. We do
Well-
have a little bit of time
a
though.
little bit of time. So I have rough talk, and I can talk with any one of these two suspects. Now, normally you have to talk to passengers, but I have the ability to talk to suspects right now,
Okay.
and I happen to be there with them.
Okay,
What do you think?
that's great. You should do it.
Yeah.
Who are they?
Well, one is Maria, who we know very little about, and
Okay,
then
then
one
let's-
is Seamus Seamus over here. We only have 3 left on him. Okay, Seamus desires an artifact.
Yes,
if we
and I
can
have-
clear
we have an
him,
artifact.
we have an artifact that we really don't care about.
That's true.
So why don't we clear him?
Okay.
And if we don't, yeah.
It's gonna be for every 2 of the horizontal
Oh, I'm going for it.
tokens that
There we
you
go.
need. Okay.
Talk 4.
Okay.
Here we go. So
So,
we are
got
looking
4.
for the horizontal white ones. Those would be perfect. So here is 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
and a 4. Okay,
a
that's
4.
great. I'm gonna toss this back in.
Okay.
And then now
Nice.
here comes the gambling time. So
All right.
this is
So
good.
begin your conversation.
There we go. So okay.
We have another
That's
second class.
Second class now. The only thing that can hurt us is pulling another second class.
Yes. And it doesn't say that they have to be matching pairs. It just says
Correct.
for every 2.
Here's another one.
Another okay. So
Okay.
we got
I
a
feel like
matching eye.
I want one more, right? Because it's by the
Right,
math.
so you can have 6.
Yeah. All right. There we go. So we got this. Okay.
Okay, we have a success.
Okay. What are we
That
feeling?
does not count.
Gonna keep going.
Uh,
All right. Here we go. Okay. Let's go. Okay.
Destination?
Yeah, I thought that was
wanna
second
stop?
class thing. That's 6 things. That's 3 things. 1, 2, 3. Seamus is cleared at 3, right?
yeah,
We can't do any better than Seamus.
we can't do any
All
better.
3, yeah.
That's true.
I don't want to risk it.
So
Yeah.
success.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to take one of these.
Yes.
It does not clear off a space on the board, so I'm just going to leave it at
Leave it
that.
off screen,
This goes in the bag.
Yeah, and then basically we have 6 total, so it's for every 2 I get to reveal something from Seamus.
Of this. Any second. It says for every 2 of these you reveal 1
Yep.
clue token of that suspect, and any second, that symbol stands for a negative conversation token.
Right.
If you had drawn a second one, then you would have failed to talk. But I don't think you even drew one.
Not
so,
one of those red ones, yeah.
So
So,
you're good. Okay. So, do you want to reveal these first and then
yes, let's do Seamus first.
same as first?
Okay, yeah. Just
Okay.
reveal them one by one.
Sure.
All right. Okay. If we see
second
another
cup.
purple, oh, you baddie. Bad man. 1, 2,
You're a
3, 4.
cultist.
4. You're
Yeah,
a
4
cultist.
purple, 4 more purple. Okay.
You will not be getting that artifact.
Well, you can, now that we've confirmed that they're a cultist, we can interact with them
By killing him.
and kill them. Yeah.
And throw him off the train.
Throw them off the train.
Well, that
So-
was pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
Good thing we didn't give our artifact.
Yeah.
Good call on choosing that.
Yeah, Seamus he was looking innocent for a while there.
You're on Jameis' side?
No,
Okay, well,
well-
we have a second class clue and a feature clue.
Maria? Let's just find out a little
sure.
bit more about Miss Maria. Okay, what do we want to know? Let's find out about where her destination
Okay.
is. What do you think?
Sure.
How many Constantinoples do we know? We have,
have
1,
2.
2. All right, where are you going, Maria? Maria is going to Constantinople.
Okay.
She is going to Constantinople. Now, how many of these have they've both been exposed?
They've both been exposed.
So she could be innocent.
She could
These
be.
would have to, if she was bad, we know the Fez hat's out.
Yeah,
We know these both are out
Yes.
because Seamus held on to both.
right.
This would have to be purple, purple, purple,
yeah, have
purple.
to, yeah, all be purple.
All right, so let's find out
Let's
about
find out
her,
her feature.
first eyeball.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Okay, so
Miss Maria
Maria's innocent.
is cleared. She is innocent. There's no way.
let's complete
try
her
to make this
quest
happen, yeah.
Then,
Okay.
please go back in the back.
Let's help her
Good
quest
job.
out.
That was a great turn.
Yeah, that
You
felt
did
good.
exactly. We were feeling a little worried there. I will
I'm
admit.
still worried because
we didn't
I
have-
did nothing towards those purple tokens there. So
What do you mean?
I mean, it's still a problem. Monsters.
these.
Yeah.
Yes. All this. And we
Monsters
now
are
we need
still
the
a
train
problem. Yeah.
to move faster
We need it to go.
because
yeah.
we have a lot more information at our disposal. So let's
Yeah.
increase the train speed.
I'm not too
whatever.
confident about this Ms. Zane over here. She's got 3 purples going on. I might as well take some of my basic actions.
Okay.
Let's just banish.
Banish?
How are we feeling about banish?
Yes,
over
let's
here?
banish.
We're gonna do a 1 banish.
Okay,
There we
so
go.
they're
Off.
back in. Is this the same? This is not the same one that we keep
I
banishing,
mean,
right?
No, because they always end up
Probably
here.
Pretty
Yeah.
annoyed with us.
I can interact now with Maria. Move Maria to a chosen train.
And send up to 2. Oh,
Because
that's
she wants to be
great.
with somebody who
has an active favor. So either
they're
in the
active.
sanctuary or
Maria, go. I'm interacting with Maria, so that's going to cost me 1 to banish,
Okay.
1 to move Maria. So I'm moving Maria. Where are you, Maria? There you are. And then you're going to go.
oh, you forgot Maria's.
Oh, Maria,
stand.
your base.
1 second. Okay.
Well,
All right.
all right,
Fixed.
perfect. Maria is
In the sanctuary, you said?
legs. Yep.
Okay.
Because she is
good.
now in a situation here. So now somebody has to enact this, right? You have to
Yeah,
interact
you have
with
to
her
interact
there.
with them.
Okay, we have to pull from the event bag. What do we have? I don't know. I kind of want to train, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Train. Okay. Well, there you
Well,
go.
there are a lot of these in here now.
The reason why I want the train is because I have trailblazing, which allows me to use it to our advantage.
Okay, so
move
they're
forward.
moving one forward.
And we
Better
have-
just move one space.
Okay, there's
It's another
train.
train.
So the
So
train's
one
kind of
more
moving a little
space.
fast now. It's a little faster than I want it to be. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so this is the,
The second
4,
one. It's for the face.
the passenger.
Are you-
So we are now at risk. If we
We
draw
are.
another event token, we're either going to
Don't forget,
spawn blue
we
or
have
green.
these you can use to
That's
toss them back in the
true.
bag.
Toss them back in the bag.
Oh yeah,
All right.
that's me.
I think I'm gonna have to rest
'Kay,
because the
yeah.
only skill I have available to me is gathering passengers,
Not
which
the
is
time.
not useful right now. So before I rest, though, I'm gonna do my basic action since I have a lot of stamina
Okay.
still. And you probably didn't do basic actions.
I know. I
I'm
think
now
I got too
realizing that.
excited. Yeah.
Yeah, you still get to do
another
your
snoozing.
optional basic actions if
Yeah.
you take rest. Resting is your main action
That
in that,
probably
in
costs
that
you
case. Okay, well, where am I here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move. So I'm just gonna move 2 spaces
Okay.
into
So 1, 2. There
Here?
you go. Okay.
oh, the curtains are already open, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't close those curtains because that vampire is probably gonna. Well,
Yeah, who is this?
that is the person we know nothing about. This gentleman.
So you may now
Jean.
you may move Jean to an
Uh-huh.
adjacent car. I can do that so that I could reveal
Ooh.
destination ticket.
Yeah, get him out of there.
I would have to reveal the ticket
On the next turn.
on my next turn, but yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to spend another stamina to interact with Jean over
Okay.
here and use their favor.
Oh, there's
So-
there's more to that favor, by the way. You'll read it. So you're gonna move him over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You may move them to an adjacent car. So you like that car
Sure.
specifically?
Yep.
Okay, and now you can convert any passenger to calm. And we have an insane passenger here.
In his car.
Oh, in his car.
There's some people.
Okay, let's do wounded.
Yep.
Wounded to calm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wounded to calm.
All right. So those are my 2 basic actions. Now I will rest. I have 2.
Do we prefer happy? Is happy better than that? Let's go happy.
Happy?
Yeah, let's go full-fledged happy. Or does it have, you
No,
have to convert.
specifically calm.
Oh, what am I doing?
No, you can choose any passenger,
thought-
but they
okay.
must become calm.
I see,
Because he's
I
a
see.
psychologist. Okay.
Yeah, see, he calmed us down. Okay, yeah.
So I have 2 of these upgrade symbols.
Yeah,
So I can upgrade and learn.
you can
new
pretty much
skill.
upgrade any one of those except for this one.
So I am going to upgrade a skill. I'm going to upgrade my joint prayer skill. And
Okay.
again, I used this skill, which is
Okay.
why it's eligible. So now it used to be where if there were at least 3 calm/happy in my car, I
Mhm.
can remove another essence token from that portal. Now it says I can remove all, and there only has to be 2.
Oh, nice.
So
That's it. That's
that
good.
is that is an upgrade
That
for
works, yeah.
sure. And then I think I'm going to just gain a new skill here, learn a new skill. This is Good Shepherd.
Yeah. Okay.
It says all of the calm become happy
Okay.
in the car, and for each happy passenger in my car, I banish 1 monster.
Oh, nice.
And if there are at least 2 happy passengers in the car, I can remove a monster from the limbo.
Ah,
So,
that's good. Okay. So you'll
there's
put them
that.
there and then you'll remove them.
Yeah.
And you're going to the sanctuary where they're calm to turn
Right.
into happy. Okay.
All right, and that is it. So now I'm just going to gain 5 stamina
So back to your
back
total.
to my max, and then these go
Everything
back.
comes
Oops.
down.
And let's go ahead and draw an event token.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this might be
bad.
This might be bad.
Okay.
We'll find out. This is bad.
Oh, it's bad. There you go.
Okay,
Bad.
so let's go ahead and resolve this board.
All right.
So, starting from the top event here, this is resolving portals with text. So starting with the portals closest to the locomotive, any portals with text that have essence tokens
What does it say?
are considered active.
So let's move this because I can't really read it. It's
what
right
is
at
here?
30. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, in each car with somebody who is insane,
Turn somebody.
you turn a shocked, angry, or a calm person.
Oh no.
So here.
This is gonna compound bad. That's
Bad.
one.
Here.
Not there.
Oh no.
There.
Here. So calm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And then nobody else is in
Nobody
here.
there.
So that's that.
That was bad. That was real bad.
That was really bad. These are not text portals, so we go then straight to this one.
Yeah, somebody's gonna die here.
In
So
each car.
with the windows open.
With the curtains
windows open here, here, and here. Anybody that's wounded dies.
just like that.
This person, our first coffin.
So sorry, we couldn't save you.
You
Is
know,
that the only wounded?
That's the only
person
one.
that we
So
have there?
this is
Okay.
the windows open here, wounded.
And each investigator reduces their stamina limit by 1.
We're not
Neither
there.
of us are in there, so that's good.
Well,
I guess it could have been worse.
we didn't really need that.
We did
person.
wow.
Yeah, fine, I'm just saying.
I am sorry.
All right.
But anyway, that's done.
Yep.
Right? So we're going to do the spawning and monster attack event. So the first thing is the red.
Yeah.
The red monsters, do we only have 1?
We have 2 red over here.
Oh, no. The red monsters attacking.
Oh, attacking. Yeah. So this red monster is going to attack. Let's let me get that.
This is going to be really bad. This red car here.
Yeah.
So they're definitely by a car with the passengers. All investigators, fortunately, neither of us are in there. We would lose the stamina. Happy becomes wounded.
So he got slashed.
And yes, he got slashed.
Yeah.
By the Reaver.
There you go. I'm gonna move this into
the Reaver
here so I can
slashes
see.
or reaves. Or dashes and reaves? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was the red
That's kind of bad.
monster. And then 1 green monster, so just that one.
Okay.
So let's see the
monster.
green.
What are you gonna do to us now?
The green monster.
The green one you said?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, so they are by a car with a person. Do we have a calm? We have a calm?
We do.
It's either a calm, happy, or an angry person becomes shocked.
Okay. And if the windows are open?
So they become shocked first.
Yep.
And if the windows are open,
Which it is.
then a shocked or a wounded person dies.
Ah.
So our second.
Our second.
Do the wounded.
Oh, or wounded.
Or wounded.
Ah.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then that monster moves 1 space to the right.
Okay, green monster.
So yes. So this is not something we've encountered really yet, but the monsters are trying to get towards the locomotive.
Yeah.
And if ever they reach the locomotive, we'll have to draw a locomotive card, which is very bad.
Not good.
So we're gonna definitely not let them do that. But in any case, we will now spawn blue.
Blue.
So how many portals do we have?
Not here. Definitely 1 here, and then that's it. Just 1.
No, we have 2. We always
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
that one's always active.
So we're gonna spawn 1 blue, and then another one.
Yes.
And then our purgatory guy.
Soon.
Soon, right?
Not yet.
Yeah.
But that's it for that. So now let's resolve this event. It has to do with the ritual board.
Place 1 here.
Okay.
Turn a shocked person into an insane person. So either here or here. Oh my gosh.
What do you want to do?
I mean, there's also that one right there.
Let's do this one
Okay.
because they're closer to me and to the sanctuary.
Wow.
That's
This
unfortunate.
is a big problem.
Let's see their passengers' reaction. Let's see how they react.
Yeah, how do
to
they
these
feel about
series
this?
of events.
Yeah.
Annoyance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
don't
wasn't
blame you.
expecting that.
Uh-huh.
In each car with 2 or more shocked passengers,
We don't have that.
you would turn a calm person angry.
So there's 2 shocked people, but they're not in the same car together.
Okay. All suspects in all suspects in cars that do not have the car skill move 1 space to the left. So this is a car skill.
Mm-hmm.
This is not. So
Oh,
they
so
would
that'll
move.
move.
I think I missed one.
Yeah.
This person here
Moves.
would move, which is
It's okay.
well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're still good. And that's it.
That's it.
Yes.
Because these have actions on it. That's basically
Yes.
saying like anything that's just a basic car that doesn't have its own action.
All right.
Wow.
Well, at least this gets cleared
That clears off, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. And so
We
now
can
we
go.
have some space.
And then with the green.
The green comes.
Monster
Okay, so
comes in.
so this is a problem.
Whose
Monique.
turn was that?
That was, I think, you.
That was
your rest action.
That was my rest action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you were just
Well,
resting
Let's go ahead and move the locomotive
on your watch.
on my watch.
Wow.
Well, we're
Wow.
still here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're still
that is
in
that's
this.
pretty good.
I think I got to talk to people.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a chance to do it. So let's go ahead and do let's just fast talk.
Fast talk.
Fast talk. I'm here. I can talk to a happy person or a calm person. I'm going to be talking to that one right there.
Okay.
Let's get 5 because I
5.
want to know more about her because if she has one purple, then we know a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So we don't. Yeah, we're still. So we know this.
We know clear,
So
bad,
we
bad.
know half. We know half of the.
Yeah. So 5 things. How many is that
passengers.
total?
Okay, that's 3.
3,
2 first
4,
class.
5. Okay, so I'll
And a
toss the
bad.
red back in.
Okay, you're gonna keep the first class.
Keeping the first class. So
Okay. Good
here
luck.
we go. She is first class.
She is first
There you
class.
go. Oh, eyeball.
Another eye.
Oh man.
You're gonna keep going. We've got a destination.
I mean, okay,
pair.
okay. So the way I see it is first class. She's first class.
Yeah.
And eyeball. We
So
can
should
just be
fully
done.
reveal her
What do you
clues.
think?
I'm okay with that. You know me. I'm taking the safe route.
I want more information.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Let's just go one more. Let's
Okay.
just test the waters here.
Let's test the
All right.
waters.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, ticket. Oh, perfect. I'm done. That's it.
Wow.
Okay,
Well,
so I'm calling it.
what
yeah.
order
Uh,
would you like to do this?
Well, let's just find out. Eyeball and first class. Right here.
Okay.
Just boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Purple. She's bad.
She's bad.
bad.
She's
She's
a
bad.
cultist.
Cultist.
Okay. So,
Okay, so we have 3 cultists
we
here.
have 3 cult. We have 3. These 3
Yeah.
are cultists. We need to figure out these 2. So these go back in the bag.
Okay.
So
We
destination
have quite a few
of
cultists,
who?
huh?
Which one?
Oh boy. Let's just go with her.
Her?
Yeah, since you're gonna be next to her.
All right. There you go. Milan.
Milan. So that means 1, 2, 3 Constantinoples.
Uh-huh.
This will be not Constantinople because there's only 3 total.
Right. So that is it.
That's it.
That's it for the talking. Did you do any basic actions?
I didn't, so I'm thinking it's gonna be banish time. I mean, this is problematic.
Okay.
So I'll banish. Let's go ahead and just banish. Let's banish the green one
Okay.
over here. So they're gonna go out. That cost me 1 of those.
Mhm.
Gosh.
You can do it again. You can take these actions multiple times.
Yeah, should I just banish again?
Sure.
All right.
Why not?
Banish. Trying to save us.
Oh, you're gonna have to rest soon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you must draw an event token,
Oh yeah.
and we're gonna have another landscape. This is bad because we have so many passengers.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Okay.
that's a problem. We're gonna
So-
resolve this
This happens now, right? This is a special.
instantly.
Okay. So it's a special
Okay.
event.
Resolve the visible incantation card and discard it. You may spend any number of these. For
Mhm.
each one we spend, we can reduce the ritual power by 1.
Okay. So
Okay.
this says Nocturnal Crescendo.
Yeah.
For each ritual power point, discard 1 leftmost vampire strength tile. Okay, there's 2. 2 of
Yeah.
these.
You
Let's just do it.
want to discard them?
What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
So just 2.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna kill people.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Maybe we say, all right, she's
Um,
bad, so we know we're not going to use these towards helping her reach her goal.
I mean, how often are we going to resolve the vampire? You know what I mean?
How about we split it? We do 1.
Okay, 1.
One.
Let's do 1.
Okay, there
Let's
we
do
go.
1. Okay.
Okay.
So this is done, and this 1 goes out.
Oh no.
So yes. Wow. That's
All
a really
right.
evil.
That's it. It's
vampire.
not like this goes away. We don't clear these off in the process
But we
of
do
doing that.
discard this.
We do just to see the next one.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
shadowy emergence. For each ritual power point, spawn 1 blue monster into the limbo. Oh.
So I will say we only have a couple more blues.
Oh, okay.
Be spawning. Which should be 5 of each total.
Yes, if you run out of one color, then you'd move on to the
The
next one.
Yeah.
And if you completely run out of monsters in the supply, you're doing pretty not well
'Cause you lose.
at that point.
Yeah. That's a
And then
lose.
you would lose.
Yeah.
So, that's it.
Train
That's it for the
moves.
event. So the
Yeah.
train moves.
Okay, train moves, and then now we
We've
are
reached a
in
new
big trouble, I
landscape.
think. So, oh boy. Okay. So this
1,
means
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
So 4 and 4. Uh-oh.
oh, Monique.
I think this is how we're going to lose.
We don't have a. We need to find a way to.
Remove them faster.
I mean, we just don't have a way.
Yeah.
I don't have a strong enough way. I can't.
Yeah, I have this, but
Yeah.
well, seeing as this is a problem, I'm just gonna try to handle some of it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start by doing a basic action. I'm gonna move 2 spaces, and I'm gonna before I do that, I'm gonna do the basic action of the person, right?
Your person?
Didn't you want me to?
Yeah, you got to move over here so that you can introduce her desires.
Wasn't there?
Yeah, this one. You want her.
Yeah.
To be
Oh, we
with
want to
her.
fulfill
Yeah.
her.
But you have to find your way there by spending a basic
Yes.
action. to
Okay,
move.
so that's the basic action. I spent
Yeah.
the stamina, so I'm going to go 1, 2.
Okay.
Now I'm in the sanctuary with all.
So
of
you're going
these
to
fine
interact
people.
with her,
So I will interact with
which is your second one.
Maria.
Yeah.
To fulfill her quest.
So this suspect desires to be in a car with another suspect with an active handshake.
With an
thing.
active favor. So
which, yeah.
yes, Fran Fletcher has an active favor. This is not flipped over. So we go ahead and fulfill this quest.
And we know she's good.
So we know she's good.
We verified she's good.
Yes, at this point you would reveal actually. You reveal all the tokens.
Just to confirm. It. Yeah, but we're good. Oh, weird tattoo.
Oh, that is not the purple though.
Yeah, no, it's fine. That's good. That's actually good that there's more purple on her.
Yeah. Well, we have to reveal more. These ones?
Oh yeah, I didn't even look at that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look at these.
Oh, okay, interesting. Well, we know that she is not a cultist, so we are going to read the non-cultist side of the card. And there are several of these, by the way. This is photo ops. It says reveal up to 2 chosen clue tokens of another chosen suspect.
Hey, so I like that.
Who? What do you think?
Her.
Okay.
Let's just go all in on her.
You want to do a desire?
Yeah, let's do desire.
So we need a quest for her.
Oh, she's purple.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to do a feature?
Yeah, here you go. Oh, this one goes there.
Or just another.
She desires to be with monsters.
This suspect desires to be in a car with 2 monsters. Well,
You gotta get yourself over here. Okay.
no judgment there. This one?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
1, 2. Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think we're good on her. She's clear, right?
Probably clear. So
No, she
we gotta
has to be
focus
clear.
on John here.
She's not going to Constantinople.
Yeah.
These 2 tokens are gone, and she physically cannot have 4 blue,
that's
4
true.
purple.
Yes, so she is
So
innocent.
she's good.
Yeah, so we
so
only have 3.
Who's bad again? So I'm gonna turn it kind of diagonal. Bad,
Okay.
bad,
And bad.
bad. Right?
Yeah. This is good to know now that we know that she's definitely innocent because we just have to move her to a car with monsters.
All the way over there. Yeah.
All the way over there.
Which is really far.
Which is, yeah, kind of far. I think
Yeah.
I have something that lets me do that. Anywho, for my main action, now that I'm in the sanctuary, I'm going to do the joint prayer.
Yep.
Because I just upgraded this. So it says I can remove 1 essence from a chosen portal. I'm going to remove this one
Mm-hmm.
because less monsters spawning, I think, is good.
Yep.
If there are at least 2 calm or happy in my car, which there are, then I remove all of the essence from that
Right.
portal. So now this is no longer an active portal. So
Well, that was good.
that would have been awful
Saved us a little
with
bit.
all of those monsters.
Yeah.
All right. Event token, please.
Yeah.
Those were 2 basic
Mhm.
and a main. So here's the event.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Vampire.
action.
Some vampire action.
Is that
Okay.
just only 1 token on there?
Yeah. So we have some time.
A little bit of
I
time.
think that was my action. So now it's back to you.
Okay, what am I doing here? So trailblazing allows me to remove some stuff. So this one says remove 1 essence token
Okay.
from a portal on your current landscape. So it would be here.
Mm-hmm.
You may return 1 discarded train token to the bag to remove another one from there.
Okay.
So I can basically go here. I'll just do it. Let's just
Okay.
go here, and then I'm going to remove 1,
Mhm.
and then let's get a train token that's in the discard pile. It goes back in the bag,
Oh.
which will speed us up. But we do
we
kind of
know
know where
way
the bad
more
guys
information
are.
now. So
This goes back in the bag,
Yeah.
and then this comes off
Nice.
just like that. And then I still have
Sweet.
some basic actions to do. So I think I'm going to move and banish.
Where are you?
I'm
There?
here. Yeah, it's not very good. Yeah. So I'll move. Yeah,
Okay.
so I'll move, and then I will banish. Let's just banish the red one.
The red?
Yeah.
Why the red?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't want to banish the blue?
Definitely not the blue because my next action is gonna be bounty hunt. I
Okay.
can push all the blue ones off.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. Yeah.
Nice.
There we go. Okay, so that is gonna be that
Event time.
event time. We have a. Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's the one.
So angry or shocked to calm.
Angry or shocked to calm.
we have 2
It's
shocked.
shocked. I mean,
Do you want to do?
okay, we should know about how these monsters attack, right? Because last time
Yeah, just do the shocked one in there.
In
'Cause
there?
It's the only one that's next to monsters.
to calm, right?
Yeah, to calm.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay. All right,
All right. Train moves.
train moves.
Since we only have one last person, I'm just gonna talk
Okay,
on my turn
Sure.
because I have a few people in here who are calm. So this is a talk 4.
talking time, huh? Talk 4. All right.
Yeah, if
What do
this
you
is
got?
a failure though, the risk is that the calm person becomes angry.
Oh yeah,
So that is the only thing.
you'll be all right.
All right. 1, 2,
Two.
3, 4.
Yeah,
So we have
you know what's funny is that first class is useless.
first class.
I mean, technically we can use it on here, but it's like,
Okay.
keep going.
Keep going.
You gotta go.
So it's 2 first class. This is the first one. This is bad.
Little brain energy zappings. Okay.
Another one.
Okay.
So
Universal.
talking.
Any one of those is good.
Okay.
More.
And then
Second class. Okay.
Wow, we have a lot of symbols here.
Yeah.
We have
Second
another
class,
second
okay.
class. Should I just stop there?
No, you gotta go.
What?
One more. You gotta go one more.
What if I fail?
See, you
Okay,
get a
this is
handshake.
good. Handshake. Keep going, or
Yeah, if you're willing to do it, then do it one more.
It's
What's
true.
one more?
another
Eyeball,
okay, I gotta
okay,
stop.
okay,
I gotta
okay,
stop.
okay,
Okay. All right, so this goes back. So does this and this.
So the first class, I mean, really, it's only this one right here, so you might as well just look at it. There you go.
This okay. So
Which we already knew they were innocent.
yeah, it's the only first
Yeah.
class.
Mhm.
Whose favor do we want?
Well, let's just figure out some more of him
Okay.
because maybe that'll open up some.
So feature?
Sure.
This one?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. A brass doorknob and just any other one.
Any other second class thing?
What do you think? Another
Yeah.
feature?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, so this is
There you go.
3.
Okay.
Chances
boy.
are low,
Yeah.
right?
I don't remember the distribution of how many purples.
Yeah,
so,
I
like,
don't
that's the
either. That's
thing.
kind of the last.
It's like the last part of the deduction that you should probably know.
Yeah, we don't remember. But...
Because let's flip over Seamus.
Okay.
Even though we know he's a bad person. Okay, Seamus.
You can still owe us a favor.
You still owe us a favor,
Keep
Seamus.
your enemies closer.
We could kill you.
So that was this.
All right.
I can do up to 2 basic actions.
Do you want to interact with the medium since you're there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I will
Remove one.
remove 1 from a chosen portal. Just 1.
Yeah.
Is there one that just has like 1 essence?
No.
No. Let's
Chip
just
away.
yes. Blue? Blue.
Blue. Oh no, don't do blue
Don't do
because
blue.
I'm gonna be pushing some blue off.
Okay,
So yeah.
red.
Yeah, red.
I
there you
didn't
go.
like red's attack.
Yeah, that was bad.
All right, that's it. Let's just
Draw from the
draw
green
from the
bag.
bag. All right,
What do you got?
here we go. Event token time.
Okay. Very good. Train.
So we're moving,
Chicka. One.
grooving. We have another one. We draw another one, right?
Yep. Keep going.
Train. Wait, how many of these are there?
Train. There's probably 2 more. I want to
2
say.
more? It's a lot. There aren't that many tokens left in here.
Not that many. It's okay.
Okay. Vent. Train. What?
Oh man. Okay.
Wow, how many did you say 2 more? There's 1 more in here?
I think, or that might have been the last one.
Oh my gosh.
But
That's
no
terrible.
matter what.
We do them all so quickly.
Oh, the hand.
Okay, the hand.
That's so bad.
So what is that?
Resolve this card for each ritual power point. There's 2. Spawn 1 blue into the limbo.
Okay, so
There you go.
at least they don't attack now. They will attack later. Okay.
Oh no.
And then discard
that
that.
goes out. Yeah.
All right. This ritual
I don't think we're gonna make
is
it.
very varied. Fractured reality. For each ritual PowerPoint, add 1 essence to an
Oh.
active portal.
Okay.
Place it on different portals starting from the rightmost.
Oof.
Okay, I think that's going to be our demise.
That's gonna be our demise for
Because-
sure. Because the train moves.
Yes.
Train moves. We got another
New
tile.
landscape.
Okay, so what is it? So 1 for it, and then how many insane people are
1,
there?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Plus more.
Wow. Okay, this
1,
portal is never
2,
going
3,
away.
4, 5.
It's blue
6.
and red.
Yep.
How many essence tokens are left?
Well, that's quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This is a smaller landscape, though.
It is.
So if the train gets
Just
there, it
gets
flips that over.
there, yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
we still have a little bit of time, I
Yeah, we
guess.
do,
It's back
yeah.
to you.
Okay, well, I'm here, and I
Mm-hmm.
can push these both off. So let's go ahead and do my bounty hunt. So I get push +1, all monsters of a chosen color in my train. So I'm going to choose blue.
Mm-hmm.
For each one that falls behind, remove 1 essence from a portal of its color.
Okay.
So these 2 are going to go 1, 2. So now we have
Nice.
something in the supply
Yeah.
for them.
for
and
them.
then I'll just take these 2, right?
Yeah.
There
Sweet.
we go. I only have 1 stamina. Should I?
Just save it, right?
I could banish the green.
But you won't have any. Oh, are you gonna rest on your next turn?
I'm gonna rest on my next turn.
Okay.
I have to. Yeah. All right. I'll spend it and banish the green.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, they get
Oh,
banished.
banish. Yes.
Okay, so
Thank you.
they're about a party. for the rest of the monsters. All right. Well, here you go. Draw your
Okay.
event token.
Let's
Hopefully
see
you
what
don't
we
draw
have.
another train.
No trains. Oh, there's no way this is another train, right? Okay, so we have this.
Oh,
so
that's
we have
nice.
to resolve that card.
Yeah, on the
Okay,
floor.
that's it.
That's it.
Okay,
so
back
the
to you.
train moves.
Train moves. All right, keep it going, Monique.
You know, at this point, I think we've touched upon a majority of the game. You know, we've done a pretty good job at keeping the monsters at bay. So none of them have reached the locomotive. So we haven't needed to draw any locomotive cards or cast any spells. But we figured out 5 out of 6 of the suspects. We've fulfilled quests. And from here on out, it would just be about survival until the train reaches its destination. You know, we would have to prevent the essence tokens from completely crowding the board.
Yep.
And we'd also have to keep passengers alive. I think those were the 2 biggest risks for us failing.
Yeah, totally.
And so this is probably a pretty good stopping point for this prototype. Now, each time you play the game, there are variable component setups. Like you'll have a random 3 cars that'll have actions. These landscape tiles will be randomly distributed. You'll have a random starting landscape tile here. The suspects themselves are randomly distributed amongst these boards. And these are the only clue tokens in the game.
Right.
So you're always going to have this set of clue tokens that you'll be randomly distributing on their specific spots here. And of course, there are 2 other characters that we did not showcase, and each character has their own set of unique skills and basic action. And there's also a bit of a narrative component to the game that we did not get to explore too deeply.
And so if you are interested in this game, we'll leave a link in the description down below to the GameFound late pledge, which is currently active. If you have any questions about anything you saw here, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. We'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. And thank you all so much for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, please consider subscribing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.